What's up, everybody? Appreciate you being here. Welcome into a rare Friday afternoon, pretty much to get going here. We thanks so much for being here. We're gonna pre-race ceremonies right now.
Oh, Lord, we love you. But in times and days like this, Lord, I pray that we're reminded of the greatest thing, that you love us. Father, we pray for this race today. We pray that you would be with the drivers, the teams, that you would keep them safe. We pray especially now, Lord, for this nation, for our troops, the first responders, the police, and the firemen. God, be with them all and be with us. May everything we do today glorify you in your great name. In Christ's name we pray. Amen. Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome voice actor and baritone from Pineville, North Carolina, George Washington III. Oh, say, can you see the dawn's what so proudly we the twilight's gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the panes o'er the ramparts we were so gallantly strewn.
NASCAR Live Race Day has been. All right, what's up, everybody? Appreciate you being here. Thanks so much for hanging out. I don't know what's the deal with this camera, but it just starts to lag after every little bit ago. So I'll have to refresh that here in just a second. So let's get the flag off of here and let's go through the lineups really quick and then we'll pick our winners as we appreciate you hanging out here today. Thanks so much for hanging out. See, it's way behind. So Corey Heim is on the pole. Did you think anything else? Lane Riggs in two, Brent Cruz in third, Grant Infinger fourth. Fifth is Caden Honeycutt. Sixth is Connor Zillich. Seventh is Little G. Eighth is Corey LaJoy. Ninth is Ty Majeski. 10th is Josh Balicki. 11th is Tyler Ankrum. 12th is Bailey Curry. 13th is Andres Perez de Lara. Tanner Gray in 14th. 15th is Connor Mozak. 16th is Parker Klingerman. 17th, Matt Mills. 18th, Raj Caruth. 19th, Dawson Sutton. 20th, Chandler Smith. Ben Mayer is in 21st. Ben Rhodes, 22nd. 23rd is Jake Garcia. 24th is Matt Crafton. 25th is Chris Wright returning. Watch out, y'all. Watch out, Chris Wright. Timmy Hill in 26th. 27th is Jack Wood. 28th is Wesley. Slimp. 29th is Mason Maggio. 30th is Tony Brenninger. 31st is Will Rogers. 32nd is Spencer Boyd. 33rd is Tyler Thomasy. 34th is Daniel Hemrick. 35th is Josh Ramey. And 36th is Carter Fortrack. I think his wife or somebody breaks. That's right, Tom. Breaks for sure. So appreciate all the love here tonight, y'all. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. And we're gonna put in the pin message. Our good friend Tom, all weekend, we're gonna have in the pin message a GoFundMe page for our mod Tom. Of course, you know he has stage 4 liver cancer. The bills are piling up, so if you guys could do anything to help, that would be awesome. We're going to put that pin message in the chat here for you guys here in just a second. But all weekend, we're going to be running this thing here for him. to get something. Maybe, hopefully, if $1 goes a long way. Anything that you can help with that, let me do that here, and I'll put that in the pin message. So, all right, let's pick our picks. Let's pick our picks first, and then I'll get the pin message going. I saw that. Better start looking out. Brakes, that's right. Brakes. All right, let me see your pick. I think Connor Zilich is in not the best equipment. We've seen that 7 Spire truck win, but I think this is Corey Himes. He's in the on #1 spot. Lane Riggs is probably going to challenge him, but I think it's Corey Heim for the win. Heim time. And let me see who you have in the chat here. We're going to go with Ricky. Oh, speaking of Ricky, thanks so much for the super chat, Ricky. Appreciate that. The $10 super chat, Ricky. Thank you so much, buddy, for all the love here tonight. Thank you, everybody. Tell Ricky, thank you so much. All right, here we go. We got Grant Infinger in for Ricky. We got Heim time for Jeremy. Lane Riggs for David. Chandler Smith for Liam. Jermaine's got Heim time. Jeremy's got Heim time. Hammer's got, I don't know who that is. Danny's got Hemrick. Bronny's got the 34. Honeycutt for Hammer. Okay, Honeycutt. Okay, got it. 11 for John. The 71 for Raj Karuth for Ernest. Corey Heim for T-Van. What's up, T-Van? The 34 for Sergio. The 17 for Mad Steve. Zilich all the way, Chet says. Kelly's got the 11. And Ricky, all is good. And Zilich always finds a way. He always finds a way, but I just don't think he's in that great of equipment. I think Corey Heim gets the win here today. So that's my pick. Zilich always finds a way, though. We'll see. Out in the field says Klingerman, Parker Klingerman in that 75 truck. That could be a possibility as well. But thank you guys for hitting that like for us, trying to get to 100 likes here today. But Lane Riggs going to be battling. Tom's going Chris Wright for the win. All right, you sure you don't want him as your dark horse? Chris Wright for the win for Lane Riggs, or for Tom. Susan's going Lane Riggs as well. Anybody else here on your picks? Anybody else? As we're going to have gentlemen start your engines here in just a little bit. Happy Friday, Adam. Appreciate you. The video for the members will be out during the race. I have been very busy. Didn't get a chance to put the video out. I had to go back to work when I filmed it, but I definitely will have the video out for you later on this evening. The paint scheme and race weekend preview has been getting kind of crazy here in the last couple Thursday, Fridays. So especially with my birthday yesterday and the game last night, I had a hard time getting everything together. So crazy course. Let's go. And if we learned anything from COTA, y'all, if we learned anything from COTA, it's going to be crazy. Of course, there was like 18 cautions at COTA, wasn't it? It was nuts. Or was it Watkins Glen? I can't remember. I think it was Watkins Glen, actually. So that is that. So we'll see what happens with these trucks. Connor Zilich, can he go to the front? Should be interesting to see what these guys can do here on a Friday afternoon at the Roval, baby. Should be interesting to see how it goes. But welcome in, everybody. Make sure you're hitting out. Thank you so much, Adam. Appreciate that. We've been having some fun with baseball this week with the MLB playoffs. The raw feed wasn't working, so we just did it this way. So I'm just going to hang out right here with this. So let's see here.
Drivers, start your engines.
Oh, that was easy. Wow. Okay, drivers, start your engines. We just missed that one.
Now,
we just missed that one. What's up, Ozzy? He just said, drivers, start your engines. Who was that? Kevin something. I don't know who that guy was. Dubs, what's up? Good to see you. Ozzy as well. Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. And then, all right, let's see your dark horses. My dark horse, who did I say it in my pick? I said, I know who I said. I said Chandler Smith. Chandler Smith for my dark horse. You cannot say Corey Heim, and you cannot say Connor Zilich, and you cannot say Lane Riggs. Who are your dark horses here today? Let me see it. Happy belated birthday, Sela. I really hope Lenny does not give you a present this weekend. We'll see, T-Van. I doubt it either, but let's see your dark horses this weekend. Let's see. Adam says Klingerman. That was horrible. Let's see. Oh, command, no guys in the engine command. Let's see here. Brent Cruz for Dubs. The 77 for Liam. Did you get a number 11 Speedo for your birthday? No, I did not. The 41 for Bronny. The 52 is my dark horse. Ernest says there's Kate and Honeycutt. Corey LaJoy for Jeremy, the 15 for Ricky. And let's see, that's Tanner Gray, right? Tanner Gray. Infinger for Out in the Field. Hammer's got Garcia. Jake Garcia, who was eliminated last week with Chandler Smith in the round of 10. So we're now in the round of 8. Is this the race? Yes, this is the race. Chandler Smith for John as well. Brent Cruz is T-Van's pick. Anybody else? Anybody else with your picks? Anybody else with your picks? What up, CeeLo? Charles, good to see you. You got Riggs. Thank you, Charles. That's your pick. Who's your dark horse, Charles? Tony Brittinger from Matthew. Susan's got the 38 as well. Patrick's got LaJoy. And let's see here. Honeycutt, dark horse for Kelly. Matt Benedetto for Chet. And Danny's got the 38. Heim here and dark horse Honeycutt for Jake. Okay, Heim for the pick and dark horse Caden Honeycutt. Thank you, Jake. Dark horse Infinger Charles. Okay, that's a good one. Good deal. All right, anybody else with your picks? What's up, Cole Trickle? I know he's been excited about the Roval. Cole Trickle's here. Tony Bridger, dark horse. All right, thank you there, Cole. And Cole says, wow, tell that starter to cheer down. Lay off the Red Bull. Exactly, right? Drivers, start your engines. That was horrible. Horrible stuff. Don't forget the pin message. Yes, I'll do that here in just a second. Let me do that right now. Hit copy. Here we go. Let's get something to listen to at least. And we got a commercial. So looking forward to this race, y'all. I will have the video out hopefully during the race for you members, and then we'll have it. If not, it'll be out after the race is over. I'm sorry, but that's how it goes sometimes. I try to put them together. Lately, they really haven't been doing very good on views either, so I don't know what's going on with that. So the cars are rolling. We picked our dark horses. Now it's time for our cautions, and I'm gonna go 9. I think this is gonna be a wreck fest. 9 cautions for me. 9 cautions for me. Picked Connor Zillich for the win. D Cork and dark horse Josh Balicki. Our thank you, D Cork. 10 snot rags for Danny. 7 for Patrick. 100 for Liam. 9 for John. 5 for Brawny. 8 for Jeremy. With someone pulling an Andretti axle broke. There you go. Hammer with 9. Ernest with 15. Dub said, damn, I had 9 too. Yeah, that's right. 11 for me, Kelly says. 15 for Liam. Tom's got 14 cautions. This is going to be, of course, remember, y'all, they have never been on this track before. What's up, Hammer? Ricky says. Susan's got 7 cautions. And anybody else with your caution picks here? 10 for Cole Trickle. 5 for T-Man thinks it's going to be a smooth sailing race. We'll see. 12 for Charles, 9 for Kenneth Fox, 4 in the last 20 laps. There you go, Kelly, for sure. Anybody else on your picks here? Anybody else with your picks? Anybody else with your picks? 4 in the last 20. Wow. I believe it. I believe it. If it was anything like Watkins Glen, yeah, we're gonna see at least 6 in the last 2 laps. I think. Hope you are doing good, Tom. There you go. Tom's in the chat, y'all. Make sure you say hey to Tom. He's hanging out here this night. I'm gonna put his pin message for his GoFundMe page. The bills are piling up. He's got stage 4 liver cancer. Make sure you help us out. If it's $1 or anything you could give, we appreciate it. Thank you so much. Just hanging in, Jake. Day by day. That's all I can do. That's right, man. I cut my finger yesterday trying to open a box of grapes. Oh, no.
For the number 16, 19, 38, 91, 02, and 45. Basically, a lot of trucks out there, Mark, that are going to the back to start this race. What did they do? Just shuffle the deck like we're playing a game of poker? I mean, that's a lot of trucks heading to the back. It's a lot of trucks. They shuffle the deck. Ross Chastain joining us up here in the booth, and things are getting ready for this Roval race at Charlotte. A Friday afternoon, kind of unusual to have an afternoon race here on a Friday, but pretty awesome weekend to be doing.
Great weather, great scene here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, just outside of Charlotte, North Carolina, here in Concord. And yes, it's an odd time, I'll be honest. This is odd. The truck race in Charlotte's always Friday night, night racing. But for the Roval, our inaugural truck race here, we're doing it in the sunshine.
So you talked earlier about how the first time you came here, you kind of petrified of the Roval. How do you feel about it now that you had a chance to put in a lot of laps?
A lot better, Mark. It's been a labor of love for me for sure. I've crashed just trying to make lap time by myself. I've crashed with other cars and not trucks, but other cars, and definitely by myself. But yes, I've come to love it. I've come to truly embrace it. I was talking to Marcus this week. We were painting the pit wall pink earlier this week, and I looked at him and I said, "Man, it's so cool. The truck's coming here, but for the last time we're actually having the Roval here. We're going back to the Oval twice a year." And he just looked at me and laughed.
Okay, that's not working. 1 second.
I'm trying to light that fire underneath me because I love the Oval. I like the Roval, but the Oval obviously very special to me.
As I've been saying, my partner over on Sirius XM, Todd Gordon, former championship crew chief, I'd be happy to come to Charlotte Motor Speedway 3 times and race twice on the Oval.
Yes, twice on the Oval, once on the Roval. Spread it out whenever you want. But more laps on the Oval, I think, is a great
crap.
thing, especially
Sorry.
when you get into the night racing for the Oval.
One of the things that kind of
Imagine if Xfinity has a monsoon rain race like 2020. Hey, we got rain tires.
Series on the Roval. They've had only 35 road races in Craftsman Truck Series history with 25 different winners. Corey Heim on top of that list. Right behind him, the Hall of Famer Ron Hornaday Jr. with 3 wins. And then you have Ron Fellows, Zane Smith, Greg Biffle, each had 2 apiece. Everybody else in that group has just won one road course. So this is just the 36th road course event for this.
All right, there is the pin message in the chat for our good friend Tom. We'll be running that all weekend.
This can't be right, but it was.
CeeLo, who is the sponsor for Right? I don't know. I'll let you know when I see it. I guess I can look it up on the roster here.
Yeah, guys, well, piggybacking off of what you were just saying, one of the biggest storylines in the garage is all the unknowns with this being the first Truck Series race at the Roval. So how do you prepare for a brand new track? A lot of teams use simulation to get acclimated and build a notebook going.
Here we go. All I had after open heart surgery was moo cows. You couldn't tell what pronoun they were. No, thank you, please.
Way deeper than the sim. In the sim, he was breaking around.
Tom will send you a hot blonde Swedish nurse. There you go.
As late as 4. And if you have experience, that still doesn't matter. Parker Kligerman was a few feet.
Jeremy CeeLo, ready for turn 1 pileup? Yep.
When I asked him how much can you,
especially with these guys,
he said not much. The truck is very different than an Xfinity car. He's just trying to unlearn the habits.
Hit that like for it, y'all. Hit that subscribe.
So the Roval is unlike any other. It's going to be about
Yo, C. What's up, Hunter? Good to see you, man.
That's going to be the key to success today.
Great to see you, y'all. Appreciate you being here.
Overdrive the Roval. That's one of the tips from Connor Zilic, who's stepping into the truck today here at Charlotte for Spire Motorsports in the number 7 crew chief by.
He's in Florida.
Patty, I spoke to both.
Tom's
of them
in Florida
before the race today, and Connor just felt like he was overdriving certain areas of the racetrack. Now today is not about points for him. It's about.
Wish we could buy a model of the Gase King of Hill car. Yeah.
And the more lap times, the more reps, the stronger you are going to be as the weekend rolls on. So Connor Zilic has nothing but a trophy in mind here at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Zilic wants to win.
Thank you, Andrew. The trucks are about to head down.
FNB Corporation. There is Jake.
Make sure that they've got pit road speed right, and they'll make their way around the circuit one more time.
That sounds familiar, Tom.
Let's do that ourselves right now. And once they cross the start-finish line here on the track side of things, they will make a left-hand turn, head to the infield road course into the eyes of Nick Yeoman.
That's right, Brad. And because they're coming through pit lane, Corey Heim and Lane Riggs have already gone through turn number 1 for the final time under pace lap speed. It is a 90-degree left-hand turn. Got to get it right. Miss that tire barrier. Turn 2, you've got this concrete cavern of walls waiting on either side. And it's a short little straightaway down to turn number 3. Mark James, we have seen cars get off the racetrack for many years out of that portion of the racetrack.
Yeah, from 3 all the way around through 4, Nick, there's going to be contact. It's just a matter of to what degree and how it impacts those trucks. We'll see.
It's going to be fun.
Goes, especially on the opening stages when they start to think about track position.
74, no rain, humidity 39%. Can't ask for anything better, Patrick.
One thing's for sure, no place we'd rather be than a Friday afternoon. It's a matinee here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, Doug Turnbull.
Gotta love that. And the crew is the field is too wide now. Coming into my sights, exiting turn 5 and down the hill into turn 6. So they'll shift to second gear. And there's a right-hand turn, but it's off camera. We've seen cars slide all the way.
Here we go.
The tire barriers before.
Green flag coming up.
Figure turn 7, second year of that. First time for the trucks. It's a hard point with a tire pack right there. A lot of trucks in first gear get into each other and spin around in that spot. Then it's up the banking and into the shade, at least for now, Michael Young, as they come into your view.
Indeed, shaded is from the grandstands to the outside of turn number 8. And as soon as they make the exit of turn number 8,
Turn 1 pile up. We'll see, Jeremy. Yeah, it's on FS1, Tom.
Of these trucks,
FS1
through turn number 9, everyone 2 abreast. Looking forward to a great start here at Charlotte Motor Speedway and this Roval, first ever time for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series.
Here we go.
Drivers weaving back and forth, trying to get those Goodyear tires up to temp as we get set to go here on the Roval. They make
Daniel Hemrick way in the back.
Number 9 slowly making their way down this back straightaway, getting ready to go at the chicane of turn number 10.
Now, the next time they come down this back stretch and head to me down here in turns 10, 11, and 12, they're going to be hauling the mail. They got to get down in the gearbox fast. They got to make a hard left hand.
What's up? Like, dislike. Good to see you. Appreciate you being here, too.
That's the second part.
Are there any fans in the stands for this one? Barely. If I can see a little bit. If I can see any, there's not many. It's 2:30, 3:30 in the afternoon.
Work their way midway through the banking. They'll catch their final gear and be high up to speed when they get into turn number 14. The field right now is right over here in number 13 as we get ready to get the Roval up and running this afternoon, guys.
Of course, out of that turn, 15, 16, 17. The chicane to the finish line here on the Roval.
And that is a very tight part of the racetrack. They go into 15, they ease in. It's a hard right-hand corner for 16, a hard left-hand corner for 17 before they hit the start-finish line again. And the Toyota GR Super Pace car is on the pit road. We are about to
Here we go.
Ecosave 250.
Here we go. Green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Corey Heim is on the outside. He's the pole sitter. Lane Riggs on the inside. Heim with a very slight advantage as they head to turn 1.
All right, 1 second, y'all. 1 second as I get this going here. Sync it up here just a little bit. Start of the race, green flag, let's go.
Corey Heim nose ahead. Lane Riggs gets sideways.
Oh, Lane Riggs already. Oh, my gosh. Oh, Lane Heim wrecked as well. Heim wrecked as well. Lane Riggs and Corey Heim wrecked on the first turn. Wow. Little G out front. Holy crap, this changes everything.
And now hard on the brakes into first.
Wow. Those guys hate each other anyway. You're right, Jeremy. That's crazy.
Everybody single file in the front of the field. There's
Heim is smoking big time.
its way to the end of the field, but it's Cruz making his way through turn number 9.
Who's going to be the leader here?
Then it's third place running Ruggiero.
It shows Corey Heim is the leader, but that's not true.
Through number 10, off to 11, back up onto the
Boom. On lap 3, we're going to honor Dale Sr.
Number 13, Honeycutt trying to bear down here in the back, cuts it down to about 4 car lengths. Here's the
There it is, updated. Wow, those two got into each other and spun.
Stretch chicane for the first time. Honeycutt is there to the left.
What's up, Kenneth Clark? Good to see you, Jeremy. You were right.
So Cruz will lead lap number 1.
9 got into the 34.
Keep the action down in turn 1.
Brett Cruz, the leader. Let me see those ones in the chat.
They now run 1-2 through turn number 2. Right there in the first spot, Ruggiero trying to run him down to turn number 3.
Ones in the chat. Hidden Finger took him out. Corey Heim's got some issues, y'all.
Those front 3. Then
My goodness.
Ty Majeski's got company off of turn number 4. That's the center machine.
There should be no cross racing in playoffs races. Liggs into the pits as well. He's got issues on the right rear tire. Corey Heim now in as well.
Yeah, well, Lane Riggs at pit entry, they are taking a lot of look at the right rear. They grabbed a baseball bat to work on some of the damage. They saw that the right rear was smoking on the banking. They decided to bring him down. So he is away, but problems early for the 34 of Lane Riggs.
Wendy Venturini, Corey Heim's in front of you.
Corey Heim with extensive damage all around the truck, the right front fender, all along the left side door, which just looks cosmetic. They did take a rubber mallet to the right front fender. They put on some bear bond, and you hear him just pull away right in front of Lane Riggs. But a lot of damage, but it appears no tire rub so far. They did put a fresh tire on that car.
There goes
on that truck.
Heim and
Also
Riggs
for
at
Corey
Infinger.
Little
Crazy
action on the
stuff.
racetrack. Doug Turnbull from a former champion.
And Ben
First
Rhodes,
turn,
two-time
Liggs
champion,
and
got
Heim
locked
get
up,
into
looks
it.
like
There's
he turned
Ben
number 6
Rhodes.
there.
He just took it out.
So the 99 truck is
Ben Rhodes is going to be done for the day.
Looks like the caution flag
Every
is coming
lap
now.
3.
Caution flag out for the first time in the Ecosave 250 here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway Roval.
Wow.
It's due to tire barriers getting
I was
hit
right.
in turn
Lap
number
9. Lap
5.
called
So
9
far,
cautions. All right, on lap 3, we honored Dale Sr. right here on our channel, y'all. Every lap 3, if it's a caution or no caution, we honor Dale Sr. on this channel for 3s on the chat, y'all. Raise hell, praise Dale. As we have a caution with Ben Rhodes getting into it. 3s in the chat, y'all. 3s in the chat for Dale Sr. right here on our channel. Raise hell, praise Dale right here. Thank you so much, guys.
a lot to unpack.
3s in the chat.
Let's go to Wendy Venturini.
3s.
Talking about Grant Enfinger in the pre-race interview, he told me I just have to stay out of trouble and the chaos that can ensue right at the start of the race. And then here we are. I'm at Corey Heim's pit waiting for him to come back in. Corey Heim just reported that he does have a chatter in his truck, so they're going to bring it back down pit road one more time for Corey Heim.
Doug Turnbull, what can you tell us about
3s in
why
the
this
chat.
caution is out?
Oh, let me tell you, well, I thought today for sure.
Every lap 3, we honor Dale Sr. on this channel, no matter what race we're doing. And we honored him today. Thank you so much, guys. I would love to see Dale Sr. here on the Roval. It'd be interesting. He'd be rattling some people's cages for sure.
They're the wrong way to the ground. So 2 of the, and now 3 trucks from the AMR safety crew.
Might have a new winner. You're right.
Section barriers that had some heavy impact, and then another that has those tires, well, not upside down, but sideways. Can't have that.
Just 2 laps complete of the Ecosave 250 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race as we pause 10 seconds for station identification on the NASCAR Racing Network.
All right. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks so much. So I'm changing my pick to win. We'll see what happens. It's a long race. Not really a long race. 67 laps. 20 laps is the first stage. 20 laps is the second stage. And then 37 laps will be the next stage there. So no, 27 laps. 27 laps. Sorry about that. 27 laps will be the final stage. Brent Cruz was fast in practice too, Kelly said. So we'll see. Can the kid, 17-year-old kid who owns his own race team as well, could he get a win here in that one truck? It changes a lot of things. It opens the door for Caden Honeycutt for sure, as he's in second place. Ty Majeski in 4th. Connor Zilich there in 5th. This could be Connor's race now to win, with Corey Heim and Lane Riggs having issues. Tyler Ankrum, Corey LaJoy, Josh Balicki, Tanner Gray, Parker Klingerman, Andres Perez, DeLara, Connor Mozak, Matt Mills, Raj Caruth, Matt Crafton, Jake Garcia, Timmy Hill, Bailey Curry, Dawson Sutton, Daniel Hemrick are your top 20. And let's find where Heim and Riggs are. Heim there back in 32nd. Infinger back in 33rd. Ben Rhodes, I don't see him getting here back. His car was pretty tore up. And there's Lane Riggs in 35th place. Corey Heim, Infinger, and Lane Riggs, 3 of the 8 playoff drivers are having issues here, as a first turn wreck causes big time problems for the points leader and playoff leader, Corey Heim. So interesting. Parker in that 75. We'll see what he can do too. Parker Klingerman. 62 likes, trying to get to that 100 like mark. Help us out on that too as well. And we will have the paint scheme and race weekend preview after this race is over. I wanted to get it out beforehand, but just could not do that today. So, but we will have that out here for you definitely tonight, and then you'll be able to have it before the races tomorrow. North Carolina in the house. Chad, good to see you. Appreciate you being here too. Thanks so much for hanging out, guys.
Track and savings.
Still got a commercial. But yeah, still working on Lane Riggs' car. He's back in the pits there. He has got it messed up. Wow, I just got something amazing. What did you get, Bronny? And cool. Mad Steve, 17's dropping the little G. And look at that. Yankees Blue Jays at 2:30 in this. So early. Why they got the Tigers and Mariners at night? It should be the other way around.
Shit's the great school balls to go.
Tigers and the Mariners. Remember when I went to that Cubs game in Chicago? Yeah, we went and saw the Nationals play. Yeah, yep. It should be interesting. We're gonna do some baseball on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, Friday. I think. I don't know. We're gonna look at the situation and go from there. Yeah, baseball coming up on this channel, y'all. Major League Baseball. We've had a really good weekend so far with it.
This is the NASCAR Racing Network.
So Lane Riggs looks like he's back out there. Mariners game could be cool. We'll see. I was just given an autographed portrait of Nico Horner. Awesome. That's cool. Nico Horner. No, he's doing good for the Cubbies. Races, go Cubbies. Caitlin says 11. He's got some issues. Grant Enfinger, his whole left side front tire, the panel that goes over it's got some tape over it. He's got some issues going through the turns here. Man, that first turn, did not think that was going to happen. Did not think it. You can go up against double mics. Oh, that's right, double mics. Double mics. Yeah, double mics. Yeah, I might. New Zealand in the house, CeeLo. Morning team. What's up, Hayden? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Hayden, appreciate it. Hope you're doing all right, Hayden. All right. Ugh. Ben Rhodes took a turn into that tire barrier, tore up the whole back of his truck and the right side of his truck. CeeLo playoff drivers involved, right? Too. Lane Riggs, Grant Enfinger, Corey Heim, all three in the playoffs here, going in here to the first race of the round of 8. Turn 1 is a heartburn turn. It is, and crazy stuff.
O'clock Eastern Time on PRN, Cup Series practice and qualifying, the Bank of America Roval 400, and then the Blue Cross Blue Shield of North Carolina 250 Xfinity Series race. We go green at 4:30 on that broadcast. Sunday, the Bank of America Roval 400, 2 o'clock Eastern Time.
We might actually end tomorrow's race under the lights for the Xfinity Series, which is going to be a pretty cool thing, and looking forward to that. Let's give you a full field rundown where we are here after this first caution. Still 63 to go in the race. We have 16 to go in stage.
Turn 1 could be called the crash zone, CeeLo.
Followed by playoffs driver Caden Honeycutt. Gio Ruggiero runs in 3rd. 4th is Ty Majeski. Connor Zilich is 5th. 6th, Tyler Ankrum. Corey LaJoy runs 7th. 8th is Josh Balicki. 9th, Tanner Gray. And 10th is Parker Kligerman.
Then you have Andre Perez 11th, Connor Mozak 12th, Matt Mills 13th, 14th, Raja Caruth, Matt Crafton 15th, 16th, Jake Garcia, Timmy Hill 17th, 18th, Bailey Curry, Dawson Sutton 19th, 20th is Jack Wood.
Did anyone watch LaJoy's kickball game last night? No, I didn't watch that.
Qualifying.
Thanks for the sub, too. Appreciate it.
He's now up to 21st.
75 likes, 25 to go to 100. Help us out. 25 to 100.
25th, Chandler Smith. Ben Mayer is 26th. 27th, Tony Breininger. 28th, Chris Wright. Spencer Boyd is 29th. And Josh Rayom runs 30th.
Then Tyler Tomasi 31st. 32nd, Grant Enfinger. Corey Heim 33rd. Lane Riggs.
Corey Heim 33rd.
It's
crazy.
And we'll off the racetrack right now. Carter Fartuk. He will get probably 36 today. Don't see him coming back.
Don't see him coming back. So, Ross, look, this is the first time the Truck Series is here. A lot of action. It used to be we actually would start or restart the race, not coming through the front stretch chicane, but staying out there. And you could almost
game Monday at 9. Yeah, I'll be doing that one for sure. Monday at 9.
This is the first turn, the first time these trucks had gone into turn number 1 here on the Roval.
Yeah,
8 Central. I'll be doing that one for sure.
Cup Series race here at the Roval for years.
There are going to be lots of broken trucks today. Who's going to survive? That's the question.
Coming up on the schedule for them this year. So I feel like I've done it. You watch it, you think, I won't make that mistake. Oh, I won't make that mistake. Different things you think you'll be able to learn from and not do it. Something like a 2-time champion, Ben Rhodes crashing. I've crashed in that same spot in turn 5. Now let's go down to Andrew Curlin.
Yeah, this is one of those moments for Lane Riggs that can be defining, especially in your playoffs. Lane just said, hey, I'm going to screw my head back on straight. The team reiterating his point, saying, listen, we've been here before. We can do this. We can claw our way back up forward. So playoff mentality going on right here in the 34 pit as they have a little bit of adversity to fight the rest of this race, guys.
Ross, what do you think now of Lane Riggs' situation, given the fact, round, wild card the Roval, wild card Talladega,
As Brad and I talked about earlier, then a slugfest at Martinsville to decide it all going to Phoenix.
Well, I think the worst thing that the field could have done is give the 9, 34, and the 11 a caution to work on their trucks right away. So they've worked through the DVP process. And in this time, they've been on and off.
Cubs game Monday.
Still there. Not sure what kind of damage they have yet, but they're giving them a chance with this long caution period. So with Lane Riggs, playoff situation, only minus 15. He's the first truck out.
All right, we're
right
going back
now.
to green here. Lights off on the pace car. Brent Cruz still the leader. Honeycutt in second.
He's going to pass some.
If you want to see where your driver is, just let me know. I'll string through it.
Into around 20.
140 likes.
So
Let's go. 78 likes. 140 in here. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes here. Corey Heim all taped up. See if how good of a truck he is and come on through. He's not a lap down at least.
Quickly, how hard is it for Lane Riggs?
Yeah, no Tennessee this week. UGA rebounds against Kentucky.
For Corey Heim, he only was plus 22 on the cut line.
It sounds like he's.
We'll see how good.
So it must have came undone for a few laps there under caution. Probably freaking out inside the truck. The crew assessed the damage. Got the baseball bats out as Andrew reported, and now as we just took the.
Let's see if he can come back from the top.
Make up a lot of spots.
Every truck running on the track right now, there's 34 of them. They're all on the lead lap. Corey Heim and Lane Riggs are 34th and 33rd, respectively. But Pat Patterson behind that Toyota GR Super Pace car, they're lined up side by side. What's it look like?
Well, they're ready to go. Brent Cruz is up here up the very front.
Brent Cruz.
Side Gio Rogero's there with Tom Majeski. Lane Riggs is way back there looking to try to make up some ground. Pace car's lights are off, and we are ready to get going.
Let's go.
Pace car's going to make their left out of turn number 14 right now. They'll head back to the chicane and turn them loose again. They're also entering the Echo Park.
Here we go, green flag. Buggity, buggity, buggity. Let's go racing, boys.
Cruz is going to lead them to the green flag.
Here we go.
The chicane. Green flag is flying. Cruz gets a quick jump. He'll be the leader again in turn.
All right, see if we can get through turn 1 without any crashes here. Cruz
got about a full truck length.
way ahead.
His way through turn number 2. Ruggiero looks to his outside.
Here we go. I mean, this is kind of what it's going to look like without Heim in this this race, this series. So, green flag.
He's pulled out for about a 5-lane lead from the 17th to see the 0-0. Now let's climb the hill and enter turn number 6.
What's up, Mark? Good to see you, man.
Brent Cruz with the one truck down the hill.
Can I watch the Cup race with Hulu? I think you can. It's on USA though, so I don't know.
Just the touchback in line.
There's Majeski trying to get on Hayden Cut. We'll bump on him.
We'll call it 15 trucks as he enters turn number 9. Then it's that battle for that 4th position. It's Ty Majeski and Connor Zillich. They make their way out of turn number 9. Connor Zillich will have that.
Connor Zillich up to 4th now. Keep it to the floor, 9. You need it.
Now they go single file, hard back to the left.
9.
To the right. Everybody tiptoeing through the chicane. Here's Brent Cruz, halfway between 13 and 14. The leader, hard on the gas, and he's pulling away from second. Now he begins to downshift. Goes left in turn 15. Now back hard to the right in 16. Back to 17. He's opened up a gap on Gio Ruggiero. And right behind him, of course, you've got Honeycutt closing in on him. Connor Zillich right there as well. Yeah, let's focus in on that battle for second. Trouble on the front straightaway. One truck is spun around.
Oh.
Number 56 truck out there.
56 spins. Everybody going around him. Riggs almost hit him. Timmy Hill in the 56 is spun, but no green, no caution. Timmy Hill causes the caution. No caution.
Starting to pull away a bit from Connor Zillich. Also Zillich.
67 laps for both trucks and Xfinity. Yes. 250 miles.
Out this track, and they're single file through the field. Now they're down the hill into turn 7 in the first gear as they awkwardly elbow their way through this very slow speed turn. 3 wide to the back of the top 2. Hunter Bozak tries to clean out Andres Perez.
Yeah, Caden Honeycutt had a good launch out of turn number 7. He's got about a 3-car length disadvantage over that second place running truck of Ruggiero. Connor Zillich there as well, but Brent Cruz has checked out. 15-car length advantage.
15-car length advantage here. 75 should have been in paint scheme preview. The NASCAR app, that looks good.
Cruz is all the way.
It wasn't.
All the way back to second, third, fourth, and fifth single file. As Brent Cruz makes his way into the front stretch chicane, these are turns 16 and 17.
We do have 4 trucks very tight together. Gio runs in second. Then it's Caden Honeycutt. But now Connor Zillage is on the move. Right on the back tailgate of Caden Honeycutt as they head back to 1. Yeah, for a second, it looked like Honeycutt was going to put the pressure on.
9 laps complete of 20 here in this first stage.
Jakes, they set up the right-hander turn number 3. Zillage has been coming slowly but surely, especially through this portion of the racetrack last time. He had tracked him down and he's right on the tailgate now as the exit turn number 5. Ruggiero solidly in second place.
Crazy, good to see you. Appreciate you being here.
Yeah, there's 5 and already.
Little G, Mad Steve.
6. So let's go back to that second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth place battle there as Ruggiero's opening it up over third place Honeycutt. Zillage is fighting his time, but it's harder on the brakes than Honeycutt is in 4th spot, but doesn't get the spot as Rick Cruz pulls away.
And for Honeycutt, about a 2-car length advantage. He's running in that 3rd position. Connor Zillage trying to close up that ground, but 4th, 5th.
Himes already back in the top 20. He's coming. Himes coming. Cruz is way up. 3-second lead on Little G. He's like, come get me, Heim. I know you're coming. 1 caution. Yeah, 1 caution so far. It was the first lap. Heim and Riggs and Infinger all wrecked.
Here's the leader back exiting 14, a long way back to second place.
So Cruz in cruise control. He is out front in the Ecosave 250 here on the Roval at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Gio Ruggiero running second, followed by Caden Honeycutt, then Connor Zillage, Ty Majeski, and don't count out Josh Blick. He's with the leaders. We take a break and come right back to the Roval.
All right, Brent Cruz, the 17-year-old, winning this race due to the top 2 drivers who qualified 1-2 wrecked on the first lap. But Brent Cruz at a 3.71 lead on Little Gio in that 17 truck. Corey Heim now up to 18th place as he has stayed on the lead lap during all of this. And he is now in 18th spot. So we'll see if Heim can move on up through the field here. But as they're coming through the little, about to hit the pin turn and put back up onto turn 1 and go through turns 1 and 2 down the backstretch as they're back up there now. But the Roval has already claimed 2 points leaders on that first turn. So we'll see what happens here. But Caden Honeycutt, here's a good chance for him to see if he can get a good win here with Heim having issues with Riggs as well. Zillage, he's 5 seconds back from the leader. 5 seconds back from the leaders. I was saying in my paint scheme and Race Weekend preview that you'll see later on today that I didn't think Zillage had the car or the keep up with these other guys. I know Zillage has got a talent, but you also have to have equipment too as well. Thanks for following us on Facebook, Robert. Appreciate that. And Ricky, thanks for the $10 super chat earlier on that. Our M and our ME Racing works on that number 1. Awesome, ME Racing. That one truck is looking pretty good right now with the big wreck that happened in the first pinch. But Zillage just riding along here. Majeski just riding along here, trying to lag some laps. We got 10 laps to go in the first stage, and we'll go from there.
And homes. So many.
I know it's an early race, y'all. I know it's an early race. 84 likes. We're 16 likes away from 100. Help us out with those likes as we're covering the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race here today at the Charlotte Motor Speedway Roval. It is the Ecosave 250. That's up there right there. The NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series round of 8. And this is their first race of the round of 8. I prefer the oval. Wish they just left the Roval. And yeah, I'm not a big road course guy.
Welcome back to the Roval at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the inaugural Ecosave 250 in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series alongside Mark Giro and Ross Chastain. My name is Brad Gilly. And Ross, you pointed out something. We actually saw the 2 top drivers coming in the point standings both restart at the tail of the field. Well, they're not there anymore.
That's right. Corey Heim all the way up to 17th, Lane Riggs in 20th, but Corey Heim fast. He's running lap times that will come.
Corey Heim is coming
later in the race, in a ton of traffic coming through the field, but he's making the most progress of him, the 34 of Lane Riggs, and Grant Infinger.
Okay, people, it's time to hit that like button and subscribe and share. Let's go get it going. That's right, Tom.
That's exactly.
And in the pin message as well, we're trying to help our good friend Tom On his GoFundMe page, he has stage 4 liver cancer. Make sure you check him out. Trying to help him out this weekend with a pinned message. Appreciate it, y'all. I swear, if he pulls a Chase Elliott, CeeLo. Oh, Zillich going around Honeycutt here for third.
Seeing a Toyota Tricon truck lead races.
So Zillich and Honeycutt, bumper to bumper.
In front of you, Michael Young.
Yeah, indeed. That battle for third has traded hands as Honeycutt will drop to that fourth position. Connor Zillich on the charge. They've been riding that rear bumper for about 4 laps, able to finally get around the Honeycutt truck. He'll now gap him by about a car length, or should say truck length.
Honeycutt hangs on to him, though. It's only about 4 truck lengths that have separated those. Zillich now got a long way to go to catch up to Gio Ruggiero, who's just now entering the chicane.
When they crossed the stripe this time, led by Brent Cruz, 12 laps down, 8 to go here in stage 1. Ruggiero now goes by. Now we see a good battle. Ty Majeski trying to hold off Josh Balicki for fifth.
Josh Balicki very fast in practice and qualifying, and he is wearing out Ty Majeski into turn number 1. This is the battle for the 5th position.
I'm 16th, Riggs 20th. They're coming.
Steering wheels.
They're coming. What is happening? I'm late to the party. Lou, Corey Heim, Lane Riggs, and Grant Infinger all wrecked on the first turn of the first lap. And they're coming from the back.
Majeski has it as they crest the hill at turn number 5.
Crazy first start of the race.
Turn 6 down the hill, turns right. The 41 of Josh Balicki kicks up a little dust behind him. Now Balicki's going to look at his outside, trying to square off turn 7 and look at the inside, but he won't get it this time as they climb the bank into the shade.
Yeah, Josh Balicki doesn't get a good jump out of turn number 7 for Ty Majeski. He's able to
miss some action.
Truck lengths or so. They make their way to the exit of turn number 9. This is the battle for that 5th position. It's Ty Majeski, and then it's Josh Balicki as they make their way to 10.
Yeah, Balicki again trying to hold on and try to get that spot back from Majeski. Not about. I was
trying to work on this video too.
They work into turn number 13. Way out in front is Brent Cruz. Second place there is at number 17, leading them back into the turn number 16.
Yeah, the way out in front for Brent Cruz right now, he enjoys over a 5-second advantage over second place Gio Ruggiero. But Gio Ruggiero in just 1 lap, all of a sudden is going to get nervous. He's got Connor Zillich right on his tailgate.
Connor Zillich is coming, y'all. Connor Zillich has made up some time, but it's almost a 6-second lead for Brent Cruz. He's checked out. Also, Ben Rhodes crashed hard. Yeah, Ben Rhodes is out as well.
Had a really good run a couple of weeks ago at New Hampshire in the midway stages. He was battling with Perez for the lead, could not hold it through the stage. He's just trying to hold on to second place right now as they exit turn number 5.
Ruggiero's going to go a little bit wide on turn 5, and then he's out of the gas, on the brakes, second gear, down the hill, but Zillich hugs the line even more than he does. Now Zillich is going to charge the corner harder. He's going to look inside, and then get right behind him and get right to his tailgate before Ruggiero pulls away first.
Yeah, Brent Cruz is already to turn number 9. The battle we're looking at is that battle for that second position. As Gio Ruggiero got a nice run out of turn number 8. We'll call it a 4 truck length advantage, but Connor Zillich
10 likes away from 100. Help us out. They'll be back at Talladega next.
They go. Zillich stays right in the tire tracks of Ruggiero as they work their way off of turn number 13, or onto the banking of 13, I should say. It's about 4 car lengths that separate that battle. Second and third. Once again, Zillich pressing hard.
So at this point, as Cruz comes across the line, 6 laps to go in stage 1.
6 laps to go.
The battle a little bit farther back. Tanner Gray has backed up 6 trucks. Behind him, Rajah Caruth, Connor Mozak, Andre Perez, and the man that's really on the move right now, Daniel Hemrick. He's gotten by Perez. Now he will set his sights on the Tanner Gray machine along with Connor Mozak. Mozak now makes the pass and will now move up right behind Tanner Gray with Hemrick on his tailgate.
Yeah, it's a full-fledged traffic jam.
Corey Heim now in 14th. He was in 20th just a second ago. He is going through the motions here. He could get around 6 cars and be in the top 10.
He's in his way to the front. He is charging his way to the front, picking his spots.
Really don't have a favorite in the trucks. Just started watching them this year.
Zach, as they set up for turn number 5.
2 big battles in the top 10 as Ruggiero continues to hold off Zillich.
I mean, it's pretty much 2 choices, Crazy. There's Corey Heim and everybody else.
Here, as they go into turn 7. Oh, Gray's
Rick, no live stream. We can't show the race. Can't show the race, Rick.
jumbled up, and Daniel Hemrick will take advantage of that. He'll be the first to exit turn number 7, trying to gap him through some of those trucks that got in trouble down there at turn number 7. So
Corey Heim, and then there's everybody else. There's Parker Klingerman, one career road course. He won at the 2022 Mid-Ohio winner.
Hemrick trying to hold on to his position. Gray, meanwhile, leading that group. This group of about 7 different trucks as they exit turn number 13 into number 14 as they work their way back to the stage.
6 laps to go here at Charlotte Motor
6 laps to
Speedway
go.
Roval. Brent Cruz leads Gio Ruggiero, Connor Zillage, Caden Honeycutt, and Ty Majeski. When we come back, we will take you all the way to the green and white checkered flag at the end of stage number 1 here at Charlotte Motor Speedway in the Ecosave 250.
All right. So we got Chandler Smith around in the little trioval right before the green flag or start finish line. Chandler Smith goes around. He was my dark horse pick. He's now back in 21st. But Kenneth says the GoFundMe site is very easy to deal with. You can even make a YouTube short from the site. And I did. Awesome, nerd. Good to see you. Thanks for that, helping us out. In the pinned message above, guys, is a GoFundMe link for our good friend Tom. Everybody knows Tom, what he's done for our channel. And make sure you check out that for Tom. Make sure you check him out. I do like Zillage and Tanner Gray. Crazy says 5 laps to go here in stage 1. 5 laps to go, and then we'll have 20 laps again in stage 2, and then 27 laps in stage 3. But the big story is Corey Heim and Grant Enfinger and Lane Riggs. Riggs, all of them coming through the field now. 13th, Heim up to 12th, Enfinger up to 17th, Riggs up to 19th. These how good these cars are. They have been damaged, but they are coming through the field. That's how good these cars are. That were qualified 1, 2, and I think Enfinger was in the top 10 as well. But all 3 had to crash. They've improved their cars, and now they're heading to the front. Brent Cruz, just see if we can roll through here these last 4 laps, and we'll see what happens after the pit stops.
5 minutes of that football game last night.
Oh man, that's
You do like Zillage and Tanner Gray. There you go. So what happened to Tom? He's got stage 4 liver cancer. And his bills are piling up, and we're just trying to help him out in any way possible. Move to Florida, move to up north with his family or whatever. But make sure you check out the GoFundMe page for our good friend Tom. We would love for you to help us out. And if you don't have any money, we totally understand. But yeah, the race might end about 11 or 12 tonight. That's right, Tom. Yep, this is going. At least they have lights here. At least they got lights. Do they have lights though I know they have them around the track, but do they have lights on the track for the road course? That's the question. That would have been cool to see a night road course race. That would be pretty cool. All right, Cruz. Let's go through this. Let's go through the standings here. Cruz, Little G, Caden Honeycutt, Majeski, Connor Zillage, Tyler Ankrum, Josh Blicky, and Connor Zillage is going to jump the stage, y'all, and he's pitting right now. Connor Zillage is pitting right now, so let's listen to that.
Fire Motorsports. He said he needed a little bit more lateral grip. He was running 3rd in this truck. Ryan Patty decided to bring him down pit road. Now get 4 tires and Sunoco fuel. Corey Heim.
I picked Heim and Chandler Smith.
Continues to fight with a challenge.
All cars jumping the stage.
Also on pit road. And also Grant Enfinger, who took damage on that lap 1 incident. I knew they were going to pit early because they did want to take advantage of that. Because
IMSA Mustang Challenge is racing tomorrow night there. Okay. Then they do have night lights.
And Sunoco fuel.
So if you're a non-playoff driver like Josh Balicki and some of these others, you pit now, give yourself a chance to win the race. That's what it's all about today. But for guys like Rajah Caruth, Daniel Hemrick, they're moving up the ladder trying to grab those stage points.
Very important stage points for this.
Time.
Guys like Daniel Hemrick, but you're giving Connor Zillage probably the front row and the choose for the restart whenever it is time. So a lot to unpack here as more trucks are on pit road, but a lot of them had to be on
Matt
pit road.
Crafton, he looking pretty good.
Cruz, let's go down to Andrew.
Brent Cruz is on pit road. They told him
See what happened on pit road.
Oh,
2 of the pink trucks collided. The 42 and the 44. The 42 and the 44 collided on pit road.
Gio Ruggiero also comes in.
There's little G, the leader. Everybody jumping the stage here. Honeycutt now in the lead. Honeycutt wants those points.
Stay out on the racetrack through that caution and have a prime restarting spot. Mark?
So Caden Honeycutt, desperate for stage points. Now the leader in the stage.
He needs
Tyler
those stage
Jersey in the
points.
Second spot, Ankrum third, and then Daniel Hemrick, he needs the points. Then you have Rajah Caruth out there as well. So this will be a big bonus.
The top 5 cars are playoff drivers.
Qualifying came from the back of the
Yeah, I know, they're teammates. They collided on pit road together. Both pink cars.
Close now. That means they're going to have to race it out to the
5 more likes to 100. Help us out.
The Ecosave 250. As Mark mentioned, Caden Honeycutt does lead the field in his Hallmark Freeze.
Subscribe to the channel.
With the field spread out all over this racetrack. In fact, as we look at our race leader, he is headed down the back straightaway.
Honeycutt with a half a second lead on Majeski.
10, 11, and now 12 off to turn number 13. Honeycutt in that blue and white truck, working his way through turns 13 and 14 as he'll make his way over to the front stretch.
Now working his way to the left. That is turn 15, hard to the right as he works into the chicane. Majeski trying to close in. Those two trucks have pulled away from the third place truck of Tyler Ankrum. All of these drivers are playoff drivers. All of these guys, Nick Yeoman, desperately need the stage points.
Yeah, I do not want to hand that stage win to Caden Honeycutt quite yet because Ty Majeski is still on the steering wheel through turn number 2, trying to close in on the back of that Toyota. It's a 3-truck length advantage in turn 3.
It's a really good run out of turn number 3 and closes up now. But as we say that, Honeycutt, it's a really nice exit off of turn number 4.
Final lap here on stage 1.
Set up for turn number 5. Honeycutt in command for now.
Well, undulations in the hill down in the stream into turn number 6 as Caden Honeycutt has a 4-truck length lead over Ty Majeski. Majeski really struggled with that truck in practice. Happy to get that second place stage finish he hopes as they exit turn number 8.
And for Caden Honeycutt, we'll call it about 10 car lengths as he makes his way to the midway point of turn number 8. Last time through, Ty Majeski was only about 4 truck lengths behind. This time through, we'll call it 15. So a good couple of final laps here as we close out this stage. Your leader, the number 52 of Caden Honeycutt.
Honeycutt doing a nice job cutting through turns 10, 11, and 12. Now back up in the banking at 13. Getting Stuart Friesen's.
Happy Friday, Regine. Good to see you. Appreciate you being here.
Right through.
Thank you so much. In the Carolina.
Honeycutt came in as the number 8 seed. He will get the maximum of 10 stage points here as he is coming through the final front stretch chicane. Turn number 16, it's a right-hander. The left-hander of turn number 17, Caden Honeycutt will win stage number 1, followed by Ty Majeski. Tyler Ankrum is a very distant third right now as he's making his way through the chicane. This is how things got mixed up. Ankrum will finish stage 1.
Let me see those 52s.
Comes from 34th to finish stage 1 and
52s in the house.
Led the opening laps of the race. He's already been
Honeycutt got those stage points. He loves that. He needs it. He's below the cut line.
Will be Rajah Caruth. Gio Ruggiero will finish 8th. Corey LaJoy.
What up, Bill? Good to see you. Tim, hello.
And Lane Riggs, problems with his truck reported. He will close out stage number 1 in 10th. When we come back, more pit stops here in the Ecosave 250, the inaugural race for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck.
All right, so the very first race for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series here finished under not too bad. First stage, one major crash though between the three top drivers in the Craftsman Truck Series. Crazy, it's gonna come out during this race. I just had to get a chance to do it, but it'll be out for the public, but for you, you'll be able to see it here pretty soon. I'm gonna be popping it on the for the members, and then it'll come live after the race is over. Let's go, Raj Caruth. Please win the playoffs truck race or finish in the top 10. Ashley says, Raj Caruth. I saw that there was a Raj Caruth t-shirt on TikTok, on the TikTok shop. Make sure you go check that out. The Raj Caruth shirt on the TikTok shop if you on TikTok. Riggs is my dark horse, Lou. So they're coming through. Let's go through the lineup. Let's go through the standings here after stage 1. We are done with stage 1 and now in stage 2. 20 laps in stage 2 as well. 20 laps in stage 2 as well. If I can find my stage 2 marker. CeeLo. There it is. Bring it over here. Over like that. Let's go through the field. Here's how they finished. We'll see if the top 4 CeeLo. I want a CeeLo t-shirt. Yeah, I need to get some. Caden Honeycutt 1, Majeski 2, Ankrum 3, Daniel Hemrick 4. As you notice, the top 4 cars are all playoff cars. And there's Brent Cruz, Connor Zilich, Raj Caruth, Little G. All these cars have pit already. So the top 4 cars will have to pit here. And they'll go back in the thing. Here's Lane Riggs in the top 10. Look at that. Lane Riggs. Did he get around Heim? Lane Riggs. I don't think Lane Riggs pit. Will Rogers, Josh. Yeah, Lane Riggs did pit. Why is Heim in 17th? Heim in 17th. Mayer at 14th. Tanner Gray at 19th. Jake Garcia at 20th. Timmy Hill 21st. Infinger 23rd. Mozak 24th. Chandler Smith 26th. Parker Klingerman 30th. Chris Wright. Ben Rhodes and Carter is the last one in there. Ben Rhodes wrecked. He hit the tire barrier and really messed his car up. So Jeremy says, CeeLo, this is Corey Hines' first time not getting stage points this season. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that nuts? Isn't that nuts? All right. Riggs 34, Regine.
Racetrack all through the infield and out here on the front
Yeah,
stretch
34.
with the artificial turf grass. It's not
34,
real grass,
just
guys.
like
I
this,
just don't know
Regine.
what to think about that. I know it's better for when we spin out, but I like real grass.
I'm gonna remember.
Just got home from work. Happy Friday, Big J.
Splitter digs in and tears your car.
I
all
should have
apart.
originally
Yeah.
picked Cruz because Cruz was my first pick to win.
As well. All right, so this is going to be the interesting part. Peyton Honeycutt, Ty Majeski, Tyler Ankrum, Daniel Hemrick. That's your top 4. They have yet to pit. Brent Cruz running 5th, Connor Zilich 6th. They did pit before the end of stage 1. They're going to cycle back to the front. Rajah Caruth is going to have to come down pit road. You start to look at some of these drivers who stayed out. When we start to add up the drivers who came on to pit road, they're going to lose a lot of track position coming into stage 2.
But will they flip it again? Those trucks feeling like they can win, not in the playoff. They all pit again at the end of before the end of stage 2, and those guys climb up the
You're
ladder.
cheering for Zilich and Allgaier.
I have to wait and see.
We will, but for the playoff drivers like Caden Honeycutt, Ty Majeski, you have to. If they're going to lay it in your lap like that, grab 10 points, 9, 8, 7 points, you have to take it.
Especially maybe if you have a problem later on, right? If you score 20, 19, 18, 17, those kind of points in the first 2 stages, that's a nice little cushion to have.
Well, and we see a driver like Parker Klingerman who almost won an Xfinity Series race. I still think he should have won it. I don't.
Amen.
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 We just saw him in his.
All right, there's that.
Pull behind the wall. That beautiful
Saturday's Xfinity race. Heim didn't get points at the Atlanta race.
Pull behind the wall. We don't know what.
Oh, really?
They were
Okay, I don't remember that. I was there for that too.
The truck, so maybe a broken suspension part. That can happen to Caden Honeycutt.
We had fun on that truck race.
You'll never get them
No,
back.
was that the trucks weren't in Atlanta
Parker Klingerman did go off
for Friday, right? It was no, it was the early race. Heim did get points in the Atlanta race 1. Okay, got it.
Things off with Andrew Curlin.
It's surprising to hear the stage.
All right, so who's coming in? Just the 4 cars that did pit.
Complaining of the truck
5 cars that did pit.
And getting really loose.
There's Caden Honeycutt.
Yourself up. You're doing great.
Yeah, spring.
Daniel Hemrick also in. Lack of front turn is what he's complaining with. And Rajah Caruth, they told him be aggressive. But
love that look of that 52 car.
Here on pit road, one of the tire changers for Ty Majeski got a little close with Tyler Ankrum going by.
Freezing stoked right now. Probably wishing he was out there too. Going at 52. Mark Mueller, good to see you.
Fuel as for Tyler Ankrum, also one of our playoff contenders. He's tight, especially on the right-handers for him. It is 4 tires and no fuel for Tyler Ankrum.
So if the trucks that pitted, it's Honeycutt, followed by Daniel Hemrick, then Majeski, Rajah Caruth, Tyler Ankrum. They're the first 5 off the pit lane here at Charlotte.
Right.
NASCAR.
Stage 2. We're in stage 2, lap 20 laps, 18. We got 2 laps done of 20, so 18 to go already in stage 2. Hopefully this race is over before I head somewhere later. Yeah, I'm hoping that it won't last too long. We'll see what happens here in this second stage and that first turn we'll see what happens with. But we'll see what happens after they reset this here, and then we'll go through the field again. We thank you guys for being here. I am updating the paint scheme and race weekend preview right now for the members, and I gotta make me a thumbnail next. Has there been any update on how Stuart is doing? No, I have not heard anything on how Stuart Friesen is doing. Of course, if you don't know, he was racing not in a Craftsman Truck Series race. It was a dirt race, and they always say that these drivers that do things on their off time they shouldn't be doing. But he was in a open wheel car and flipped multiple times, had a surgeries and surgeries and surgeries. Of course, he is out indefinitely. This happened recently after he won Michigan. He should have been in the playoffs, but because of his injury, he is out. So, and this is going to be an interesting. See if Caden Honeycutt can get in that second round, that round of 8 or round of 4. Would that be something? I picked Honeycutt. Had Honeycutt, Lane Riggs, Corey Heim, and Majeski as my 4 cars in the final 4. That was mine. Honeycutt, Majeski, Corey Heim, and Lane Riggs was my top 4 drivers that I picked for the final 4. He's doing pretty well, Mark says. Mark says he's healing well and doing physical therapy regularly. He's in good spirits, Mark says. Awesome. Good deal, good deal, good deal. All right, let's see here. Stage 2, did they update it already? Yes, they have. Brent Cruz, Connor Zillich in 2. So we'll see if Zillich can take the lead here. Little G, Corey LaJoy in that 77 Chevrolet. Josh Balicki, Bailey Curry, Andres Perez de Lara. Corey Heim now in 8th place. Tanner Gray, Jake Garcia, Grant Infinger, Chandler Smith, Chris Wright in 13th, 14th, Tony Bridger, 15th, Caden Honeycutt, 16th. Here's all your playoff drivers, the ones that just pit. Caden Honeycutt, Daniel Hemrick, Ty Majeski, Raj Caruth, Tyler Ankrum, Dawson Sutton, and then you have Jack Wood, Spencer Boyd, Connor Mozak, Will Rogers, Timmy Hill, Matt Crafton, Ben Mayer, Josh Ramey, Wesley Slimp, Mason Maggio, Matt Mills, Tyler Thomasy, and there's Lane Riggs still 33rd. Not good for Lane Riggs. 34th, Parker Klingerman. Ben Rhodes is also wrecked. He has his car messed up too. And then you got Carter there 21 laps down. So there is your lineup here for stage 2.
I'm wrong. 8th place. So we should not be shocked, but we are, that he's now led 18 laps of this race.
By the way, he'll line up next to Connor Zillich the next time they get through the Echo Park Automotive Restart Zone. That's our Craftsman who's getting it done. Your yard isn't overgrown. It's just ripe with potential. Conquer whatever it throws at you with the Craftsman V20.
That 52 truck is super fast.
More runtime, better performance, and fewer frustrations. See Craftsman.com for details.
Let's give you a rundown. Brent Cruz, the leader. Connor Zillich is 2nd. 3rd, Gio Ruggiero. Corey LaJoy, 4th. 5th, Josh Balicki. Bailey Curry, 6th. 7th, Andres Perez. Corey Heim, 8th. 9th, Tanner Gray. Jake Garcia in 10th.
11th is Grant Enfinger, Chandler Smith 12th, 13th is Chris Wright, Tony Breidinger runs 14th, 15th Caden Honeycutt, 16th Daniel Hemrick. These are the cars that pitted at the end of the stage and not before. Ty Majeski 17th, 18th Rajah Caruth, 19th Tyler Ankrum, Dawson Sutton runs 20th.
Jack Wood 21st, 22nd Spencer Boyd, 23rd Connor Mozak, Will Rogers 24th, Timmy Hill 25th, Matt Crafton 26th, Ben Mayer 27th, 28th, Josh Rayum, Wesley Slimp in 29th, 30th, Tyler Tomasi.
Matt Mills runs 31st. Lane Riggs is 32nd. He came back down pit road. Mason Maggio is 33rd. 34th, he's behind the wall. Parker Klingerman. Ben Rhodes out of the race after a wreck. He'll finish 35th. And Carter Fartook, 36th, minus 21 laps. Back
Go Zillich, top 10 victory. See, Shangron, good to see you. Times at least amount of points in 20 is
starter.
in the Atlantisburg.
Skeeter
Yeah.
is now warming up his arm to fire off the green flag once again. And they're in the
Here we go, green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Oh, what's up, good Vegas?
Control truck. He starts on the outside as they come back to the front straightaway. A very aggressive Connor Zilic, however, will have to tuck in behind. Then we've got a side-by-side battle between LaJoy and Gio Ruggiero. Yeah, top two spots easily decided. It's Cruz and then the 7 machines on Zilic, but third is not. Corey LaJoy keeping on the inside. Gio Ruggiero's got the inside.
Breaking news. Wow, that's it.
A little bit with LaJoy grabbing that third spot. Ruggiero
50 months. 50 months. Like this, like.
Then John Blakey trying to keep pace with that battle. He does so now. That's a three-truck battle as they press the
Broke.
And those youngsters in the
I had a
top
phone
two,
call. What did I miss? You saw the first lap. Ben Rhodes wrecked. Brent Cruz won stage 1.
After the rear of the jet lid there, they get through it. Jake Garcia spins in turn 7.
Jake Garcia spin.
Front two starting to check out. Brent Cruz doing what he did in stage number 1.
Look at Brent Cruz.
Remainder of the field.
Can Heim in 8th place get up there?
Position with Corey LaJoy and Gio Ruggiero. Ruggiero about a half a truck length behind.
Cruz slides that truck through turns number 10 and 11. Loses a little bit of time to Zilic.
Sucks Heim got damaged on the first lap. I wanted to see him race head-to-head with Zilic. He's coming, though.
Gio and the
But Cruz is checked out. Over a second lead.
Cruz has pulled away by 2 truck lengths, rather, from the Connor Zilic machine, but it's Corey LaJoy has stacked up the field, and now behind him, Gio Ruggiero, Josh Balicki, and Bailey Curran.
They run nose to tail, the battle for third in turn number 1. Corey LaJoy with the Cambridge colors this weekend. That's that car heading left-hander of turn number 2. Ruggiero takes a peek to the inside, the entrance of 3. And it really tightens up now as Ruggiero gets to the inside. They go side by side. Really lean on one another. It's a drag race off of turn number 4. Side by side.
Ooh.
Sticks in front now into the turn number 5.
But who swings wide at turn 5 there, going aggressively, has to get back in line, and LaJoy is going to recoil again. It's the Truck Series rookie Ruggiero. It's Corey LaJoy, the former Cup Series veteran.
LaJoy in 4th place.
Turn 7.
And for Josh Balicki trying to get around Corey LaJoy, they will race side by side through turns.
Dropping those 7s, Lori.
Josh Balicki now making their way through.
Cruz up to a second and a half.
Tucking behind the Balicki machine. So Balicki makes his way down into turn number 10. We'll tell him to have front length of it. And here comes Corey Hines.
I'm time. Trying to move into 5th.
I should say through 10, 11 now, back up.
If he wins with that car the way it is, that'd be crazy. What's up, Yankees fan? What's up, man?
13 and 14. Corey LaJoy, though, under attack by Corey Hines. This is the battle for 5th as they come back to the front straightaway into the front stretch chicane. Corey Heim goes driver's right on Corey LaJoy. He's able to make the pass and clear him as they hit the front straightaway. Leaders back to the infield. Boy, that Mobile 1 Toyota for Corey Heim is battered, but it is certainly not slow as he picks off another spot, moving into the top 6 position.
Heim got tape everywhere on that thing, but he's fast. Let's go, Yankees, Mad Steve says. Mad Steve's happy. Yankees fans happy.
Trying to work his way back to the front. Meanwhile, the front 2 with plenty of separation now as the leaders head back to turn number 7.
To give you perspective, Brent Cruz is through turn 6 as that battle we've been talking about exits turn number 5. Ruggiero has dispensed to Balicki at 4th spot. Then it's Corey Heim at 5th as Corey LaJoy, who like Heim, came from the back of this race.
Chandler Smith.
This is a corner at 7 with Bailey Curran is inside.
And for Ruggiero, about a 4 truck length advantage as they make their way through turn number 8 now. But Brent Cruz is checked out about a 2-second advantage.
No Jenny Hamlin talk.
Truck, and it's the 3rd place running. Ruggiero right now.
Heim and Zilic, T-Van wants it. He wants a battle. He's going to eventually get to him, though, T-Van.
Excuse me, back to the left, back to the right now. They climb the banking. Long way from 1st to 2nd, a long way back to the 3rd spot as well. Josh Balicki trying to hold on there as he's got a mirror full of Zilic.
Just moments ago, Dawson Sutton Ross had no chance to make turn 16 and 17, destroyed the turn 17 sign, and must have hit a water barrier too.
Well, color me surprised. I didn't know there was water underneath there. When he hit it, water went flying everywhere. He was trying to come to a stop to do a stop and go penalty here on the front stretch. Had part of the turn 17 signage underneath his truck. Water everywhere on the quarter-mile track.
So a lot of the signage that you see placed on the track, it looks like basically a triangle. We see the Echo Park restart zone. You'll see turn markings. That is sort of like a coroplast, kind of like a cardboard but made out of plastic.
Right now, Cruz is a little faster than Zilich. Cruz has got a 2.5 second lead on Zilich.
You probably don't want
Caruth running tomorrow on the 17th. No, Corey Day.
Not to mention make a mess. Well, you just put some water
Corey
there,
Day
it
is.
down, and then it dries after they hit it.
And right
Corey
now,
Day
all
is
of
running
that
the
is
17.
off the race surface, basically out of the racing groove. So you have some water, and then you have some signs beat up, and NASCAR will take the opportunity next time they get under yellow to clean that mess up. But
The 16 around, no caution.
28 of 67 in the
16
Ecosave
around. That's, hey, there's Chris Wright. 16 turned around. Woo. There's the 16. He spins around, gets himself back up in there. He was running at 18th spot when he spun around. But Chris Wright, no caution though. We were 8 laps. Wow, look at that water. Yeah. That was like a water. It was like it blew up. That was crazy when he hit that. Looks like nice, inspired, looking good. That's right. But man, he hit that thing full of water and it just splattered everywhere. Water on the track, water on the track. And it looks like the 91 got some revenge on the 16. Oh, the 91 got some revenge on the 16. Oh, who's the 91? I can't remember the 91. The 91 is... I don't see the 9. Who's the 91? Remind me all the 91 truck. Trying to remember who it was. Can't see it. I can't find it for some reason. Just know he was scheduled to run the 17. Not sure what race. He won. He was in last week's race, the 17.
6 signs. Okay, we'll
Yeah.
put them down. We'll supply them.
If they don't let you put down real watermelons, maybe a barrier that's painted like a watermelon with water inside.
Well, that's going to cost a lot of money. We'll stay away from that.
I think we should do what the Coca-Cola 600 champ wants to do. Today's broadcast brought to you in part by Sunoco. From NASCAR to your car, Sunoco fuels peak performance. We have now 11 laps to go in stage number 2 at the Roval at Charlotte Motor Speedway. This is the NASCAR Racing Network, home of the tough trucks.
All right, Cruz, 10 laps to go in stage 2. 10 laps to go in stage 2. And let me change this because I need to use my iPad for the Roval. I need to make my thumbnail. And members, you will have a video out just in a second here, and then we'll turn it live to the public after it's over. Cruz has been dominant. Heim is up the third now. He's coming. He's got to get around Connor Zilich. And there's no one in between Heim and Zilich, so it's Heim gonna make up his time. So, all right, I'll show you kind of the spread here. There is Cruz going through the pin turn, going back up onto the banking into turn 1, and there is Zilich now back into the pin, and then Heim is just now in the pin turn, and Little G is right behind him with Balicki as well in 5th. So there is your separation if that kind of helps you. Caden Honeycutt kind of goes deep across the corner, almost put Bailey Curry in the wall as he was coming through the turn there. And then you got some playoff drivers, Majeski, Ankrum, Hemrick, all coming through the field too as well. So there's your space in between all of these here. All right, 1 second, let me turn this on.
Corey Heim now leads in 3rd after having damage on lap number 1. Gio Ruggiero runs in 4th, but Josh Balicki also on his tailgate. In fact, Balicki just got around him, Nick Yeoman. Yep, just got him on the front straightaway through that chicane. Now Balicki's going to try to set sail on Gio Ruggiero. The disadvantage for Ruggiero is got about 2 truck lengths, Mark James. They bend to the right to turn.
Heim, Balicki, Ruggiero, Honeycutts.
Ruggiero had a really
52, too far behind the 11, yeah.
Really good run off of turn number 3. Trying to grab that spot back. He trails by about 3 moves, though, as they exit turn number 4.
Get that like. Try to get. Oh, we got one more sub to 350, y'all. Help us out. We got behind there. How did Corey Heim did have an amazing comeback? So far, Johnny is.
Stage 2 as he was in stage 1. Josh Malecki now about a 4-truck length advantage, but the man on the move is Corey Heim, our pole sitter, with that incident in turn number 1 on the opening lap, starting to close in on our second place running truck of Connor Zillish.
Watching that battle now as they work their way through the backstretch chicane. That's turns 10, 11, and 12. A lot of separation. First to second, second to third, third to fourth. But that's where you find Balicki trying to hold on. He's got a mirror full of a hide as they work midway through off of 14.
So as our leader works his way into the
112 likes. Thank you guys so much for the likes.
to go here in stage number 2. Here's Heim again making up ground as they head to turn 1.
Yep, Heim continues to try to claw his way. Again, the damage, there's left side door damage, and you see it bends its way to the right-hander turn at number 2. The right front fender of that truck is also heavily damaged. So Mark James, it's not pretty, but clearly that number 1 truck's still very, very strong in third.
Yeah, literally every square inch of that truck was in.
9 laps to go already in stage 2.
Remains bad fast, Alice. He really pulls away now in pursuit of those front 2 now. The truck gets a little light, lifts a little bit as he crests the hill. Now he'll make the right-hander back into the view of turbo. And because he has no pressure from behind, Corey Heim can maybe into turn 6.
I'm crash time.
Turn 7.
It's time. Sorry, I got this all jacked up here. So we got Cruz Zillich Heim. And Heim is about 4 seconds behind Zillich.
Second position. It's still a couple of seconds. He's not threatening that second position.
It's 4 seconds. It's not just a couple of seconds.
At this point, first and second wildly separated here in turns 13 and 14. Watching the third place truck, and that is Heim, works his way all the way over here into turn number 14, long way back to Balicki. Want to pick up a battle a little bit further back. Daniel Hemrick actually started this race 34th. He actually had to start technically on owner's points. They had a suspension component break. He's been working his way up through the field. Now as they come through the north end of the racetrack, he's chasing his teammate Tyler Ankrum, heading toward the front stretch chicane. Daniel Hemrick looks to the outside. Now on the right-hand corner, he is on the inside of Ankrum. He's able to cleanly pass him, but right behind Tyler Ankrum, this is a battle for 14th. Connor Mozak trying to take away a spot.
Yeah, Mozak.
Connor Mozak. He's going to be in the 9 car for the Junior Motorsports this weekend. Is this the first playoff race for this round? Yes, Earl. It is. This is the round of 8. First race in the round of 8.
So far, he's put a pretty good run together today. He's got to glance up at his mirror every now and then because there's a truck in pursuit of him off of turn number 4. That's the 98 of Ty Majeski. Is that 4-truck battle? That's turn number 5. 3 of those 4 trucks are from the 6-truck stable of McAnally Hildeman Racing. It's Daniel Hemrick, who has a little front end damage exiting turn 6, and it's a truck break separation each between the 19 of Hemrick, the 18 of Baker, the 81 of Mozak, and the 98 of Majeski.
And for Hemrick, about a 2-truck length advantage over that 18 truck of Tyler Ankrum. It'll stay about 2 truck lengths as they make their way through turn number 9. They'll race their way down this very low.
What are you doing the giveaway? We'll do it the race on Sunday.
In a turn 10 now.
Do the race on Sunday.
That spot he took away from Ankrum earlier. It's been separated about 2 or 3 truck lengths now. Hemrick down at the bottom of turn.
Pedal to the metal, 98 Majeski.
These guys are teammates, but they're all playoff contenders as well. 3 of those 4 trucks right there. Hemrick, Ankrum, then Connor Mozak, and Majeski, of course, in the title hunt as well. They cross the stripe. We've got now 7 laps to go here in stage 2.
Back into turn at number 1. We continue to watch Daniel Hemrick a little bit further ahead. Mark James, Bailey Curry, Corey LaJoyce, Grant Enfinger. They are all over each other in 3 and 4.
Yeah, that's a 1, 2, 3 battle now as they exit turn number 4.
That first turn, man, that was crazy.
Getting off of the turn first with Bailey Curry.
That first wreck.
A little bit now as he climbs on the binders a bit, works his way up the hill, but he leads that battle and he exited turn number 5. It's a scrub for 7th down the hill and off.
I'm trying to get around Crafton here. No, that was a replay.
Cheers on the binders.
Still
Corey LaJoyce
almost a 3-second lead now.
Curry gets a nice jump out of turn number 7, hits it halfway through turn number 8. Now the big move makes its way to the inside. That's that battle for that 8th position. They make their way down into turn number 9. Curry, then it's Enfinger, then it's a 77 of Corey LaJoy. LaJoy loses another spot.
Enfinger with his hands full now tries to make that hard left back to the right. He's got a mirror full of LaJoy. LaJoy hanging on by about a half a truck length.
5+ up on Zilich and 8 on Heim.
See, they stay down at the bottom of the racetrack for 4.
But Bronny says the lap times on Heim is slightly faster than Cruz.
Pit road open for green flag stops here at the Charlotte.
Green flag pit stops coming up here. 14 laps complete of 27 to go. We're going to have another jump the stage here for this stage here. Green flag pit stops coming up possibly to jump the stage as they did all the rest of the time, which will help Honeycutt, which will help Infinger, which will help Kruth, which will help Hemrick, which will help Ankrum. The top 5 drivers might get some more points here, and Honeycutt will probably be the benefactor of this issue here with jumping the stage. So we'll see what happens here for the end of this stage coming up. 6 laps to go. This race is going pretty quick, y'all. Thanks so much for the love here tonight. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. We're 1 subscriber away from 36,350. And we appreciate all the love here tonight, y'all. And I'm about to drop this for the members on our channel. I'm about to drop this for our members on the channel. Corey Heim in 3rd. Zilich in 2nd. Brent Cruz in 1st. Look at they're showing on TV Heim's footwork with the brake and the clutch and all that stuff. Hey, CeeLo, you need to put a sub goal to 37, not 36. Oh, thank you. I need to change that. It happened so quick. This happened. Didn't expect to get to 36,000 this week. I did not expect it at all. But what the way baseball did for us this weekend, it really helped us out. So, and we're already about halfway for 37. So that's cool. But there's Corey Heim hanging out, and I wish they kind of show more of a higher, what it looks like, who the separation is. So you can there's a lot of smoke in the backstretch, CeeLo. Oh, that's a replay on something else. Someone's smoking. They haven't showed it on TV yet. They have not showed it on TV yet. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Now I can bring this back up here.
Series on local radio stations around the country.
Okay, there's that. All right, bring that right there. They have not showed anybody smoking on the backstretch yet. 52 is up to 5th. And if we start seeing green flag pit stops, interesting to see if the same 5 cars stay out again to get stage points. Barbecue gone wild. Someone's cooking over there. We'll see. But in the pinned message, y'all, is our good friend Tom for the GoFundMe. If you could help us out with that, that would be awesome, as I'm running that this whole weekend here for Tom. The whole weekend, we're going to run a GoFundMe. So if you want to, I know a lot of people super chat me. If you want to help him out, that would be awesome too as well instead. I'd love for all that go to Tom here this weekend. So Heim still 8.09 seconds behind Cruz. Zilich 6.76 seconds behind Cruz. The 17 is smoking. That's not good for Zilich. I mean, little G. 4 laps to go.
And we'll get the updates on that. And let's go down.
Got a tire carcass.
5th position. He said the car wants to step out late, so they're going to make an adjustment on him. He's just trying to stay out of trouble this race and is doing a good job of that so far.
Thank you very much, Andrew Kurland. And this is a little bit earlier, maybe a lap or two early, Mark, from what we would expect for the people who are trying to flip the stage here.
Connor Mozak in as well.
But I think, guys, that they saw that tire carcass come off. The flagman had the flag, the yellow flag rolled in his hand and was holding it. He just put it back in its holder down in the flag stand.
That was Josh Balicki in 4th, just having a good run.
4 laps to go. Brent Cruz, a 6.7-second advantage over Connor.
Brent Cruz dominating this race.
Seconds for station identification on the NASCAR Racing Network.
So I just dropped for the members. I put it for all members. So members, you get to see that video as well. So make sure you check that out. And then the race is on here. I've just dropped it for all the members. And then it'll go live for the public after the race is over. So a little treat for the rookie members as well, but that are not watching. But here is Connor Zilich. He is going to come in. He's going to pit. Josh Balicki's going to pit. And that's going to hope Heim, Heim's not going to pit. Maybe he's going to go after Cruz here. But Brent Cruz trying to hear Zilich 4 tires and fuel.
Andrew Curlin.
Josh Balicki is also in. They were keeping him posted on speed, and they were really thrilled with his lap times. He was in for 4 tires in Sunoco fuel.
All right, Lane Riggs almost collided with Jack Woods at the entrance of pit road. Let's go to Wendy May.
My gosh.
Jeske also trying to short pit here. 4 tires Sunoco fuel. He's been tight in the center, giving up that 12th place position, but keep in mind, he is one of our playoff contenders.
So Lane Riggs is on pit road. We've got Jake Garcia coming on to pit road. We've got 3 laps to go. We have yet to see our race leader, Brent Cruz. Brent Cruz now working his way back on the north end of the racetrack, Pat.
Yeah, he's down at the very bottom here, exiting turn.
Lane
13,
Riggs has not been able to get back. He's in 20th place now.
And take it to
20th place.
So as he did,
Cruz, Heim, Honeycutt.
The race, 17-year-old Brent Cruz will give up the lead.
Brent Cruz gives it up again.
Brent Cruz.
And Heim will be the leader unless Heim pits as well.
Currently pitting from the lead.
He does not.
He said, "Do whatever you need
Yes,
to
he
do to
does.
keep us aggressive
Heim pits,
in
that
the
makes
race."
Honeycutt's going to
Part of
get
the
the stage
strategy, but he's
again.
complaining about the pit crew being slow, a little slow on the left front. As Brent Cruz is still here on pit road, Wendy.
How is
Corey
Blakey in
Heim
fourth?
had moved up to the 3rd place position. That's crazy after that lap 1 incident, which put him deep in the field with damage all around his race truck.
Heim
He's
could get out
racing his way
before
back up to the
Honeycutt.
front. They just
No
told
way.
11 laps ago,
There is Honeycutt. He takes the lead now.
Race them for a win here. We put ourselves back in position. Corey Heim on pit road for 4 tires and Sunoco fuel.
2 laps to go here. Caden Honeycutt's going to get it. Keith. What's up, CeeLo? Stop by and drop a like. See you tomorrow and Sunday. Thank you, Keith, buddy.
They stay out. They're going to get more stage points.
We have 2 laps to go here in stage number 2. When we end this
Riggs,
stage,
man,
and get them
my
cycled
dark
to a
horse.
Restart, we'll be able to then give you an idea of where they run and
120 likes, trying to get to 150
He was
on the likes. Help us out.
Seed here in the round of 8. So as the Charlotte Motor Speedway Roval works its way through, we're past the halfway point. Here comes race leader Caden Honeycutt and a whole host of drivers working their way around this racetrack here in the final couple laps here in stage number 2 before that green and white checkered flag comes in. In fact, the race leader Honeycutt now hits the north end of the racetrack in front of Pat.
Yeah, watching him down at 10. He's all by himself right now as he exits turn 13, 14. Here's Honeycutt working his way back over to 15.
So Honeycutt now working his way into the front straightaway chicane. Grant Enfinger running in the 2nd spot is about a half a mile back. And we've got just 1 lap to go in this stage as the leader works back to 1.
Yep, 22-year-old from Willow Park, Texas, on the brakes, left-hander of turn number 1, now crests the hill of turn number 2. Boy, the day glow orange number on that car shines here on that Queen City sunshine.
Here's Honeycutt here, last lap for Honeycutt.
You can pick it out from a long way away, Nick. He climbs on the binders. He gets the right side across the rumble strips and now takes that wide arc off of turn number 4, and he stays to the high side. Cuts back to the inside as he starts to climb the hill. Slips around with the rear end ever so slightly now. Set up at turn number 5. Now let's remember, Caden Honeycutt drove the 45 truck for these Motorsports most of this year as he enters turn number 7. Made that switch after Stuart Friesen got hurt, and here he is in the playoffs, about to win another stage here on the Charlotte Roval, Michael Young.
And Homer International Toyota doing a
I like that 52.
stage number 2. These valuable stage points for Caden Honeycutt as he makes his way through turn number 9. Now sets up
52.
who is running in that 2nd position, just now exiting 9.
Honeycutt having and
He didn't have a good race in Nashville, though.
working his way through 10, 11, and 12 now. That is the backstretch chicane here at the Roval. Works his way up into turn number 13. Keeps the truck down at the bottom of the racetrack. Here comes Caden Honeycutt.
Final lap here.
Caden Honeycutt's going to
How did Heim pass Zillich?
Win his 2nd stage of the season
Zillich
and
pit
the 2nd
first.
stage today here in the
But then you see it 7th and 8th.
Caden Honeycutt
right here.
wins stage number 2.
Zillich, Heim.
Crosses the start-finish line
Zillich
in
and Heim.
Toyota. Grant Enfinger now
Grant
coming through the
Enfinger
front stretch
with
chicane.
the
He's going to
win.
finish stage 2 in 2nd. Behind
Stage
him
2. And there's
then
nobody
comes
there, by the way.
Bruce
Nobody.
Daniel Hemrick with some damage on the front of his
Hemrick
truck.
having a good
Then
day.
we have
Yeah.
Brent Cruz. He's the first truck
He started
to
back in
this
17.
stage. He'll finish stage 2 and 5th, followed by Tyler Ankrum, who has yet to pit in this stage. Connor Zillich will finish 7th in stage 2. Then it's Corey
I'm
Heim,
8th.
who will finish 8th. Matt Mills will finish 9th. And Will Rogers, Josh Balicki actually got around Will Rogers. Josh Balicki is going to finish 10th in stage number 2, presented by Powerball. Hey guys.
All right, so more playoff drivers get their points that they needed, especially Caden Honeycutt. That's another good 10 points for Honeycutt there. 20 points today for Caden Honeycutt, thanks to the other cars jumping the stage, which will help Honeycutt in the points. Infinger, Raj Caruth, and that doesn't help them. Doesn't help Honeycutt that these guys got more points. Raj Caruth, he needs the points as well. Daniel Hemrick, and then there's Brent Cruz in fifth. And then you got sixth is Tyler Ankrum, seventh is Connor Zilich, eighth Zilich pit before Heim. So Zilich got out there. And then when Heim pit, he got in front of him. Matt Mills in ninth, Palicki 10th, Will Rogers 11th, Little G 12th, 13th Bailey Curry, 14th Corey LaJoy, Chandler Smith 15th, 16th Timmy Hill, 17th Ty Majeski, 18th Connor Mozak, 19th Tony Brittinger, and 20th is Tanner Gray. 21st is Jack Wood. 22nd is Lane Riggs. 23rd is Chris Wright. 24th is Matt Crafton. 25th is Spencer Boyd. 26th is Wesley Slimp. 27th is Ben Mayer. 28th is Josh Rumey. 29th is Jake Garcia. 30th is Tyler Thomasy. 31st is Dawson Sutton. 32nd is Mason Maggio. 33rd is Andres Perez de Lara. 34th, Parker Klingerman, 19 laps down. And then Carter Fartrick is 23 laps down. And Brent Rhodes, who is out of this race, 38 laps down. So there is your standings here in stage 3. So in stage 3, we allow you to change your pick. Are you going away from Corey Heim? Are you going with Caden Hunt? Who are you taking in this race? Stage 3 now. Stage 3. So let me see your picks. Are you staying or are you going? Mad Steve says 17 part 2. Anybody picking? Changing your pick to the 1. Bronny's going Brent Cruz for the win. Jeremy's going Brent Cruz for the win. Does Smokey Bear live there? Crazy. Anybody else? Anybody else stay with a 98 Lou for Majeski? We'll see if he can pull it off here in stage 3. 27 laps in stage 3. 27 laps in stage 3. As we started at 2:30 Central, at now 4 Central. So we'll see how much time we got left here in this race together, hanging out. Tomorrow morning, we'll be back with NASCAR Xfinity Series practice and qualifying, also NASCAR Cup Series practice and qualifying, and then the race tomorrow afternoon. Cruz dark horse for the win, Kelly says. Brent Cruz dark horse. And I'm staying with the 52 for Mark. And anybody else here? Anybody else with your picks? Get your picks in. We're about to have some pit stops. And the cars that did not pit will be coming in. Everybody else will go to the front, which means Zilich will probably be the new leader. Zilich will be the new leader. No, Cruz will be the new leader. Cruz, Zilich, Heim, Mills, Balicki, Rogers. So the top 4 have not pit yet. Honeycutt, Infinger, Caruth, and Hamrick. And they'll go back. So anybody else sticking? Danny says, I'm sticking with Corey Heim. Going Corey Heim here.
Series here this weekend.
Oh, look at that. I like the overachieving from him.
What time they start racing? 2:30 Central is when they went. We went live, and they were racing by 3. So I've only been racing for an hour and 40 minutes.
Best chance was in the niche truck today, and he's proving what he told me. He's proving that out on the track with fast lap times and an aggressive call to keep shorting it with the leaders, keeping him up front.
I like that. That's the race winning strategy. That's our Craftsman who's getting it done. Your yard isn't overgrown. It's just ripe with potential. Conquer whatever it
All right.
with the Craftsman.
Time for Ray. Gotcha, man. Appreciate it. Time. Gotcha.
Some illness all
Thank God Carter is on the track. There she was. She was here a couple of times ago asking about him. Thank you for being here. Thanks so much for coming back to us.
Parker had mechanical issues and had to retire from this race early, so there is a chance we could see a driver swap. Will Rogers may get out of the race car, and there is medical personnel standing by should he need any once he gets out of that vehicle.
Thank you, Andrew, and hopefully everything's going to be okay with Will Rogers. How crazy would it be if Parker could actually win this race and twice in 1 year
Be the driver who takes the checkered flag, but not the driver of record. He did it for.
All right, lights on the pace cars. See if these top 4 cars are going to pit.
Who knows what happens now? All right, here we go.
Back on the track. Edwina.
Right back to you, Andrew Curlin.
It was a massive.
And as we said, the top 5 cars pit along with some other folks.
Changes. That's the best balance.
Caden Honeycutt in. 4 tires and fuel for Honeycutt.
We'll have a little bit longer of a pit stop to fix some damage on the left front of his machine. Raja Karuth also in tight in the infield section, Wendy Venturini.
Grant Enfinger gave up that second place spot right now to come down pit road. He's been a little bit tight neutral.
Green flag.
7 is the worst for him. It is 4 tires and Sonoma.
Not yet, Cole.
Tyler Ankrum in a
There's Caruth.
position takes 4 tires and fuel, but he was really tight earlier on, especially on the right-handers. It is going to be an air pressure adjustment for Tyler Ankrum. He is down and away.
Raja Karuth, then Caden Honeycutt, Grant Enfinger, and then Tyler Ankrum, followed by Corey LaJoy. Top 5 trucks coming off the pit lane.
As soon as they cycle back around to the start-finish line, we'll be able to give you a full field rundown and let you know how things.
Ruth, Honeycutt, Enfinger, Ankrum, LaJoy come out.
First race of the round of 8.
For Caden Honeycutt, mission accomplished. His job today was to get as many points out of the first 2 stages as he could, and he went 20 for 20.
Yep.
But as they run, Mark, he's -8. I don't understand how these points work sometimes. We got to get all the way to the end of the race by grabbing those 20 and making sure he.
But he'll pass a bunch of people, and those points will go up.
Now, those points will reset again at the start-finish line once they cross. Hey, a lot of cool things happening here at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Honeycutt -8 right now.
Should be, because coming up, we've got the Thor camper party happening in the fan zone. Now, you don't have to be one of the campers here, but it is the Thor campground party. Come on out here. We're going to have a
Thor camper party.
8 o'clock tonight. Then Tim Duggar is going to be playing on the fan zone stage at 9 o'clock tonight. And
well, there's why they can't have a night race here.
Sports tracks, and it is a lot of fun to come for the campground party. Now, speaking of the fan zone, Ross Chastain, I know on Sunday, if I ever look out there and I see the longest line, I go, oh, Ross must be.
So they're having an Ernest concert. Only you could imagine someone these making you. Can you imagine some of these making driver appearances?
The big semi, right? You see the line of semis. Well, we partnered with Cruisin.
Is this a cutoff race? No, this is the first race of round of 8, Ray.
10:55 on Sunday. Everything's always on a 5. I can't ever get them just line it up on the hour or on the half hour. But minute by minute as we go, we'll start at the merch hauler. We do some trackside live stuff. Then I'll head inside. But
hope we can see Carter at the next race. Awesome.
I did get to eat breakfast up here in one of the suites at earlier in the morning. So that's a.
Is it green? No, not yet.
Smaller group. Some
at 9:15.
At 9. It's 9 on the dot. Maybe I get there at 9:15. I'm a little late, but
they told me 9:15, and I'm supposed to be there with you. So
okay, wait.
I'll get there at 9.
They told me 9, so I would actually be there on time by 9:15.
Is that how you have to be managed?
Listen. I gotta win Martinsville, so I can get a grandfather clock. Then I'll never be late again.
Look, I get in my wife's car, and all of a sudden I panic, going, "Oh my gosh, I'm late."
Is it still green? It's under caution right now. We're in stage 3. We've only had 3 cautions. I said 9. A lot of people said 10. But
I'm always late. So
we're in stage 3 now, so we'll see what happens here.
And Brad, you shouldn't have any thoughts either, because if you tell her it's wrong, then you're going to be the one in the wrong.
Oh, no, she knows it's right. She's the one who says, what time do we leave for the airport? And I go, 10:30, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. That's what time we leave. And she tells me to do that, so I'm not actually throwing anyone under the bus. All right, we've had the field come across the start-finish line now. So let's give you a nice full field rundown and let you know where they stack up as we head into the final stage.
And by the way, Ross, you feel a little bit better with those 20 points. Right now, Caden Honeycutt scored 2 points above the cut line now that everybody's gone through. Brent Cruz is the leader. He's led 33 laps today. Next closest, Caden Honeycutt with 7. Connor Zilic is second. Third, Corey Heim. Fourth, Josh Palicki. Gio Ruggiero fifth. Sixth is Bailey Curry. Chandler Smith 7th. 8th, Ty Majeski. 9th, Connor Mozak. Tanner Gray 10th.
Jack Wood spun in that last stage. He's up to 11th. Lane Riggs working his way back up through the field after starting on the outside pole. He is now back up to 12th after going to the back to have some crash repair. Matt Crafton runs 13th. Jake Garcia 14th. Rajah Caruth now 15th. He is the first car that came in pitted during the stage break. Caden Honeycutt runs 16th. 17th, Grant Enfinger. Tyler Ankrum 18th. 19th, Corey LaJoy. 20th is Tony Breidinger.
Will Rogers, 21st. 22nd, Chris Wright. Matt Mills, 23rd. Tyler Tomasi, 24th. 25th, Josh Rayoum. Spencer Boyd, 26th. 27th, Timmy Hill. Daniel Hemrick, 28th. 29th, Wesley Slim. Mason Maggio in 30th.
And that is your top 30 as they run here. The field is side by side behind a Toyota GR Super Pace car before they come back through the Echo Park Automotive Restart Zone. Let's get an update from our points leader.
All right, let's see what happens here.
Time had damage on that lap one, has overcome, raced his way back front. Now
I'm in
just
third
came on the
place.
Radio and said, guys, stay on me. I don't want to overdrive turn 6 or the chicane, so do not be afraid to get in my ear if I start overdriving it. Ross, that's got to be a big move for a driver to go ahead and admit where they're struggling on this racetrack.
That's right, Wendy. And with the technology these days, you can see a GPS version of the truck down on the pit box so they can tell him in real time if he's overdriving.
Parker Klingerman's done.
And there's way more technology.
Parker
than you
parked it.
realize, and it's pretty cool to see that. All right, Pat, we're about to start the final
Parker
stage
parked
here.
it. Hats off to Tony, top 20. There you go, Matt Steve.
13 and 14, and Brent Cruz has had a great afternoon. Connor Zillage right up there with him right now. Corey Heim is there. Josh Balicki, they are ready to turn them loose.
Brent Cruz has dominated this race.
Here we go, green flag. Biggity, biggity, biggity. Let's go racing, boys.
About to enter the Echo Park Automotive Restart Zone. Every car has
Here we go. See if this turn 1 goes.
green flag.
See how turn 1 goes.
On Connor Zillage. Lead the pack to turn number 1.
Wow. Cruz is so good.
Brent Cruz charges his way.
Cruz has got a great truck.
Turn number 3. As soon as Cruz got to the point, he has been almost unstoppable. He's been able to pull away. He starts to inch away ever so slightly at the exit of turn number 4. Zillage tried to keep pace, but he can't. Although he starts to close back up now as they climb the hill off the right hander, which is turn number 5.
It's fun to watch these road race ringers shake the corners. Brent Cruz down the hill. Zillage squiggles to the inside. Now he looks outside of turn 7, tries to square off the corner at second spot. But Cruz through it as a leader. Smoothly had trouble in front of me.
Oh, Balicki. Oh, that sucks. Balicki. Balicki spuns out. He was in the top 5.
This is the most pressure he has seen.
Dang. Balicki spins out.
Cruz has got it handled through 10, 11, and 12. Right behind him is Zillage. Applies the pressure now. Heim looks about 6 truck lengths behind. Here comes Brent Cruz midway through. 13 and 14. Once again, pulling away.
See what happened.
This is
Oh, the teammate took him out. The 45 took out Balicki. Teammate took out the top 5 car.
Now a left-hand turn as they hit the start-finish line. Connor Zillage trying to chase down leader Brent Cruz into 1. There are teenagers at the front of the field. Brent Cruz just 17 years old. Connor Zillage 19. And then that's the savvy veteran behind him, Corey Heim, at 23. Those 3 Mark J's have streaked away from the rest of the field. The 7 and the 11, Zillage and Heim. They're very fast trucks. Problem is, Brent Cruz has been, so much faster. Continues to grow that advantage. Another lane as they exit turn number 5.
I wonder if
22 to go here. 22 to go. He got turned by his own teammate, Dane. Punted Balicki's diecast. Sponsored truck. He punted him in the pin turn there.
Cruz will now gap Connor Zillage by 10 truck lengths. Great exit out of turn number 8.
I'm Zillage. Cruz in the lead.
Late in this race, hits that braking zone in the chicane down to 10. Here comes the leader once again, left, back to the right. Back to the right again. He moves up onto the banking, and he's got about 7, 8 truck lengths now. Really got a nice separation first and second. The same separation all the way back.
22 to go here.
It is a long way back to the 4th spot.
Cruz a second lead on Zillage, and then about a half a second lead on Heim.
Comes across the start-finish line. 21 laps to go. We're watching Bailey Curry. He's got a number of trucks stacked up behind him. Ty Majeski's there. Gio Ruggiero, also Connor Mozak, Lane Riggs also in that pack of trucks as they head to turn one.
Front three are going by a country mile. And then that battle that you mentioned, Mark, is for fourth. Bailey Curry has Ty Majeski right on the rear deck lid as they race out of turn number two. Gio Ruggiero putting the pressure as well as they all steer their way to turn three.
Looks like to the infield portion, front three, we're going to tighten back up, but no such luck as they
52 back in the top 10. Let's go.
He has Gio Ruggiero really working all over the 98 and Majeski. They go side by side as they press it.
Curry gets a big shot down turn number 6, gets away from them as it's too wide behind him for the 5th position. Gio Ruggiero with Ty Majeski to the inside. Press to
Anybody tell Balicki's teammate this isn't Dancing with the Stars? Oh, look at this. 3 wide in the pin turn.
Turn 7, Bailey Curry now about a 10 truck length advantage. He's running in that 4th position, and then in that 5th
Bailey
position,
Curry punted his teammate Balicki, and that's why he's in 4th.
truck stopped here at turn number 6 with heavy damage. The 22 of Josh Rayum. The race is green for right now.
Josh Rayum.
Heavy damage. It looked like he was going to stay stopped there, Pat Patterson.
Yeah, watching the battle, watching Bailey Curry now pull away from Majeski there as they work their way back into the chicane.
Top three have checked out. Brett Cruz, Connor Zilic, Corey Heim. Running in fourth right now is Bailey Curry in the 45, and then there is a fight right behind him. You've got
Heim, Zilic, and Cruz.
By Connor Mozak back to the infield. Yeah, Mozak really coming on strong. And how about Lane Riggs after that opening lap accident? He's running in the top 10. He's trying to work on Gio Ruggiero.
2 seconds behind the leader is Heim.
Spot
2 second leader behind.
work his way back into the top 10 about a half a lap ago.
He's 9th.
For turn number 9, we can see that vantage point, and now he's
20 laps to go already. It's a quick race.
Turn number 4, see the 15 of Tanner Gray off the pace. The leader breaking.
They got some partying to do in the fans, though. They got to get this over with.
Turn 7. Bailey Curry has it. Ty Majeski, Connor Mozak, Gio Ruggiero, and Honeycutt all won it.
Ty Majeski.
Can they go 20 laps? Yeah, they can.
Turn number 7 last.
Can they go 20 laps without a caution? Happy belated birthday, CeeLo. Play-by-play with JJ. Thank you, buddy. Make sure you check out my man, Play-by-play with JJ. He's going to be doing baseball all weekend here. Make sure you check him out. Especially that Dodgers-Phillies game. Make sure you check him out, man. We won't be able to do any baseball. Maybe Saturday night late. But we won't be able to do any baseball this weekend.
Chase down Mozak.
Top
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
tighter as they cross the stripe. We've got 19 laps.
19 laps to go. Stage 3.
Charlotte Motor Speedway.
19 laps to go. Stage 3. Brent Cruz continues to lead this race. Zilic with a 1.261 lead behind Brent Cruz. Brent Cruz going for the sweep. When was my birthday? It was yesterday, Ricky. Yesterday was my birthday. Did I miss anything? I've been outside talking to the new crew about the arson house across the street. No, it has been Brent Cruz was dominating this race, and then Caden Honeycutt has gone from very bottom of the point standings to above the cut line. He has gotten 20 points in the last 2 stages, thanks to Brent Cruz and Corey Heim and everybody else jumping the stage for the caution and getting that points, which is going to be very important for Caden Honeycutt. I had him in my final 4. So I had Honeycutt, Riggs, Heim, and Majeski is my top 4. So he's got to get in there. Happy birthday, CeeLo. Mine is Tuesday. Awesome, Mad Steve. Awesome. Good deal. Thank you so much, Lou. Thank you, Ray. And thank you, JJ doing the Dodgers game. Yeah, he does Philly. He's going to be doing Philly. He's a Phillies guy, so he'll be doing the Dodgers game. And Ricky, thank you again. Appreciate you being here. And he's moving into 6 now. What's going on with Caden Honeycutt? He is coming, y'all. Caden Honeycutt looking to go, but, I mean, he is 15 seconds back from the leader, but we'll see what happens here with Caden Honeycutt trying to get in that points, some more points as Heim and Zilic battle, and Heim takes advantage of the pin turn on Zilic, gets a little bumper in him, and Heim is now in 2nd place. Now, can he chase down Brent Cruz is the question, and Honeycutt is on fresher tires. You're right. That is true as well, Bronny. We'll see what happens here. But Heim, 3-second lead for Brent Cruz now. 3-second lead for Brent Cruz. 18 to go. And Cruz sweep the Roval here, which is shocking. I can't believe it. I didn't expect that to be. 129 likes, trying to get to 150 on the likes. If you haven't hit that like button for us already, we would appreciate that, as we've been streaming for almost 2 hours now. And
welcome back to the
see what happens.
Charlotte Motor Speedway, the inaugural Craftsman
Village
Truck
payback
Series
incoming,
race
Jeremy
Ecosave
says.
250 alongside Ross Chastain and Mark Darrow. My name is Brad Gilly. Covering things trackside on pit road, we have Andrew Curlin and Wendy Venturini. Out in the turn, Nick Yeoman, Mark James, Doug Turnbull, Michael Young, Patterson. We have 18 laps to go. Now 17 here in the Ecosave 250. Brent Cruz leading Corey Heim by 3.3 seconds.
So if you expected Corey Heim after passing Connor Zilic to go, all right, here we go, Heim time. I'm going to go up and grab the
Heim time.
Brent Cruz says, how about I put a half second on you in one lap?
It's incredible, guys. Brent Cruz today showing what we saw in him in other racing series, but it had not translated here.
Have I told you lately that I love you, and there's nobody else above you? Forever young, forever young.
Remember, he's won both stages at a
Forever young.
52 team. Filling
Where is Miss Tom? She's probably working.
All the way back up to 6th place.
Working.
Of the trucks that stayed out and took stage points at the end of stage 2.
And as tight as the truck points were coming into this opening round of this playoff round,
and it still has not gained any ground on Cruz. None.
In points.
He was the number 8 seed at -7. He is now ranked 3rd, currently as they run at +7. In fact, as we take a quick snapshot of the points as they run, you have Corey Heim at +70.
That truck's smoking.
14, that's Lane Riggs. Now you have Caden Honeycutt at
That Matt
+7.
Mills.
Ty Majeski is at +5. -5 is Tyler Ankrum. -7 is Daniel Hemrick. He's dropped just a little.
We're finally going to have a different Tricon winner.
-12 right
Yep,
now.
Jeremy.
Jacques Caruth. Grant Enfinger's taken the biggest hit so far today. He's -15. And honestly, Ross, I've been watching that number 9. He's taken a lot of hits today. It's been a rough one for him.
He has, but the veteran that Grant Enfinger is, Paul.
Yes, it's a song, Bobby.
The elder statesman of the truck series.
Lou's just a
work his way through this
fresh off his tongue.
Have the potential to make up more spots with
Lou Man's a songwriter.
You know, again, going back to Brent Cruz, right now, is there a danger, Ross? He's only just begun his Craftsman truck
2.65 seconds
Is
now.
there a danger just pressing too hard right now? He's got a great truck and pushing a little too hard. Is it hard to hold something back, I guess, at this point?
Well, this last lap, I'm looking, Corey Heim actually beat him by a considerable amount, over 3/4 of a second. Corey Heim was faster than Brent Cruz, so they are trading massive lap time differences, as you call it, half a second the lap before. So whether that's mistakes out on the track or maybe they are dialing Brent back a bit.
That's a great point. A lot of different things happening. This will be the longest run that they have. Our opening 2 stages were 20 laps each. Now, this final stage of the race, right now we have 16 to go.
Spin in front of me right here.
Spin.
Just got tagged.
Tyler Ankrum gets tagged by the 42, and he goes around. So Ankrum, not good for him in the playoffs here.
Headed in the right
All right, what's up, guys? What did I miss? Kylie, been Brent Cruz domination, and Caden Honeycutt has taken advantage of jumping the stage.
But Nick Yeoman, Connor Zilic is not letting Heim.
Ankrum got spun by the 42.
Truck may both be faster than Brent Cruz right now, but they're starting to inch their way forward. Zilic, though, Mark J's hanging right with Heim, about 3 truck lengths behind.
Yeah, and you know, it stayed that for about the last 4 laps or so, so they're running pretty identical lap time. Pointed out, they're switching fast lap times with the leader. Still haven't been able to close that gap now as they slide out of turn number 5.
Remember that report for Wendy Venturini?
There are military bar at the Area 51 called Hardware. Hardware?
Because Zilic just turned 6, and there's a little bit of dirt kicked up on that track too, Michael Young.
Well, that's the first time I've seen Brent Cruz actually see that gap that he's had shrink ever so slightly.
Just been a race. Not many cautions as we all thought. There's only 3 cautions. 2 were stage cautions. And the first caution was the big wreck at the beginning of the race.
Exactly what he needs to do right now, and it sure looks like if he enters the backstretch chicane.
Brent Cruz doing his thing. Heim really hasn't gained anything on him Honeycutt in 5th. Mark says, "Uh-oh, CeeLo, Corey Haim's gonna come, bro." I don't think so, Matthew.
14 laps left, and now
He hasn't gained anything.
Lead Connor Zillage. We'll see if he now can reel. Let's get it right. Reel in the leader there in one.
Yeah, last few laps at turn number 1, it was maybe a 3 or 4 car length advantage for Corey Haim. Second, back to third place running Connor Zillage. This time, exiting turn number 2, he has opened it up to about 8 truck lengths. So Corey Haim digging deep, Mark, in the closing lap.
Yeah, this is the area in which they seem to be able to gain a little bit of momentum and shade some time off of that lead. But say that and start to open up again. Corey Haim working his way up the hill with Zillage in tow.
And you got to make breakthroughs.
Howdy, everyone. What's up, Bongwater Taffy? Good to see you.
He's in through turn 7, points it straight off the turn there. As Corey Haim's going to have to drive it just a little bit harder to catch his teammate.
Starting to wind down.
CeeLo, can you update points from this race? I don't know that they don't show the updated points, but Caden Honeycutt was above the cut line, and of course, FS1 is not doing that at all.
From the pole, Corey Haim trying to regroup after that disaster at turn number 1 at the start of the race. Here's the leader one more time.
Cruz is holding tough. Haim has not changed his position, as you can see. 2.952 seconds.
Cruz again, back up on the throttle.
Haim has not gained anything.
Going to be 13 laps to go in the
13
race.
laps to go.
Brent Cruz again, just nice and smooth, no pressure from behind, no trucks in front. We should.
Who is this guy? Brent Cruz? He's a 17-year-old that drives for Tricon Racing. He actually owns his own truck too as well.
Run that they're going to see in the day. I'm watching here as they make that right hand.
There's nobody in the stands. There might be a little people, but not much at all.
More trucks start to smoke their tires on this. How much is it like exponentially the way these trucks start to wear out as time goes?
I think we're going to have to wash our clothes as soon as we get home, guys. We've got the gentle musk of tire burnt rubber from them sliding
Burnt
their
rubber.
tires. We see playoff contenders Rajah Caruth, Grant Enfinger battling with Bailey Curry.
Raj Caruth, Enfinger, and Bailey Curry, the one has been punting people left and right.
The shade is creeping its way as the sun starts to set out to the west. These grandstands casting a shadow off turns 14, 15, turn 16 still in the sun.
17 years old. CeeLo, your pick for Sunday, Larson.
He's got 12, but Mark James, he's got
Larson and Willie B. Larson, my pick. William Byron is my dark horse.
That's a whole gamut of trucks. That turbo has been
A Ford hasn't won at the Roval since 2018.
Make contact outside the top 15. Bailey Curry gets a big whack from Matt Mills.
Owns his own NASCAR truck. Must be nice to win the lottery, right, Cole?
Michael Young, Rajah Caruth, about a 4 truck length advantage over Grant Enfinger. He's holding serve as they make their way through turn number 9. He's trying to close in on that number 13.
The 45 and the 42 riding together. Watch out. These guys have punted each other. Let's see what happens here with these two guys. Does Mills get upset with Curry here? Mills gets in front of him.
It's on his HendrickCars.com.
After Curry punted him in that pin turn.
To go here at the Roval at Charlotte Motor Speedway, Brent Cruz now enjoys a 3.2 second advantage over Corey.
I guess so.
A 6.4 second advantage over.
I think they're angry with each other. I think so too. I think so as well. Curry and Matt Mills battling. Ooh, Curry just went jumping over there and he about took out Balicki. Curry just everywhere, y'all. He's just not paying attention or nothing. Cruz is hot. Cruz has got a 3.5 second lead now. Haim cannot catch him. He's actually lost ground to Brent Cruz here. He's lost ground. 3.5 over 3.6 second lead for Brent Cruz. Then you got Corey Haim and then Connor Zillage, who I predicted in my paint scheme preview that he would not have the good car, the good truck. I mean, he's got good equipment at Junior Motorsports, but at Spire is a different story. Though we've seen a lot of cars win in that 7. Oh! Bailey Curry just took out Matt Crafton in the turn. What the heck was going on with this guy? Park this guy. Bailey Curry just nailed the crap out of Matt Crafton. Oh my gosh. Bailey Curry has knocked out Matt Mills, Ankrum, And his also, I mean, his teammate Ankrum, no, he knocked out Matt Mills, his teammate. He has just punted Matt Crafton, and he also punted the 18. All right, so here is Cruz. He is going through the pin turn right now, going on the track, and let's see if they show Heim yet. They have not showed Heim going to the pin turn. But Brent Cruz, 11 laps to go, about to dominate this race. Oh, he has dominated this race. He's about to keep the sweep. Cruz is pulling away from Heim. He is a 3.36 second lead. 3.9 second lead now. Oh my gosh. Cruz running this thing like he's done it all his life. Never thought that Cruz would be a road course racer, but apparently so. Well, thank you guys. 130 likes. We're trying to get to 150 on the likes, and we're trying to get back to 36,350 over there. So if you could do that for us, 36,350 over there in that corner. Help us out with the subs. We're trying to get back to our 350. Tomorrow morning, we'll be back for the NASCAR Xfinity Series race. And looking forward to that as well. The NASCAR Xfinity Series race will be tomorrow. The Blue Cross UNC 250. That's 67 laps here tomorrow, just like this race. And we'll have a good time. But here's Brent Cruz. He's going through the turn, and Heim, he has closed it a little now. 3.12 seconds. About time a different Tricon truck besides Heim wins.
Doing a great job. If
3.2 seconds.
It's in 5, 6, and 7, but overall,
Cruz has no wins yet. This will be his first win as a 17-year-old.
A lot of encouragement from the Brent Cruz camp, but they're still telling him.
We have stock car teams racing here in New Zealand.
That lead seems to be growing.
Well, and Andrew,
10 laps to go.
We saw our two-time champion Ben Rhodes crash there early in the race. It is a very treacherous section. I have done it, and more drivers will continue to do it. So if you're giving up a little bit of time,
hop that thing there.
High reward.
How many subs were you after the race last Sunday? Let's see.
If you overstep it, there's a tire pack waiting on you.
Let's go around the racetrack and survey our turn announcers. We were talking here on the front straightaway. This front stretch chicane is becoming a little tricky for these drivers as we're seeing a lot of tire lockup. Nick Yeoman, you start the infield section of the Roval here. What are you seeing now?
Yeah, the thing I look for, Brad, is they come towards me into the infield, cresting the hill. If those cars are getting light, especially later in the run.
35,703. Wow.
Couple laps. And Zillage, they all look absolutely
35,703.
Plenty of grip for these drivers here in these closing laps.
Yeah, we're seeing that through here as well, Nick. And it's been
crazy.
This track evolve over the 8 years that we've been. The rumble strips at the exit of turn number 4. There was
Heim Zillage 1,000 in a week.
Initially, and then they
crazy.
The asphalt there because they were straddling those rumble strips and really picking up a lot of dirt.
I almost put a poll up to see, did y'all want to watch baseball or NASCAR tomorrow?
And that's what they've done.
I did not. We might just wait to 37 and do 2. I might do one for the baseball crowd, though, because they're the ones that put us on top.
Just like you mentioned there, I believe
9 to go here.
Kicked that apex at turn number 6, or the drivers are putting their right side.
I don't know about big time. I don't know about that. 9 to go. Cruz now down to a 2-second lead. Heim fishing poles, y'all. Heim has closed it to 2 seconds. To 1.6 seconds.
The big thing, I think, the latter portion.
Heim time.
Is the fact that drivers are starting.
Could the tires be going away on Cruz? 1.6 seconds. Heim smells blood.
That concentration high, and he's closing.
Thank you, Ricky.
Brett Cruz has come upon traffic, and he's trying to work his way around as Corey Heim starts.
And also, Cruz is getting into traffic.
Cruz has got problems. He's got big problems. He's got lap traffic, and he's losing to Corey Heim as he starts to close it down.
1.6.
Seriously.
The signature move is out, CeeLo. That's right.
Number 7 starts to square off the corner. He goes under Mason Maggio's truck as Corey Hyde negotiates Finn Mayer. They're now hedging over the oval. We've got a fight for the lead, Michael Young.
Brett Cruz makes his way through turn number 8, trying to hold
1.6 seconds.
through this lap traffic, trying to do it methodically. Now has the 76.
No, all he smells is fuel.
Behind us there.
7 likes. Let's that subscribe. One more subscriber, y'all.
Each way underneath.
What's up, Miss Tom?
Track here. Corey Heim has visibly closed this down. Here comes Cruz.
Heim has brought it down to 1.3 seconds.
We come back to the front straightaway.
1.3 seconds, 7 to go, Kelly.
At Charlotte Motor Speedway, Brent Cruz able to get around Spencer Boyd. He hits the front stretch chicane. Corey Heim now trying to weave his way through traffic. Still has Spencer Boyd between him and Brent Cruz.
Name of the game.
It'll be out after the race is over, Kenneth.
When you catch them, but where?
It's available right now for the playoff, the members. It's available out for the members right now.
And so far, Brent Cruz has caught him in the most advantageous positions. That's not necessarily the case. The driver chasing him down, Corey Heim. Although they have cleared lap traffic.
Paint scheme and race weekend preview coming up after this.
Plates as they pass turn number 6 now between the leader Brent Cruz and second place Corey Heim. Only one lap truck just ahead.
7 laps. All right, so there is
Smoothly exit 7. Heim
Cruz goes through the pin turn. Heim is right there now.
About 2 seconds.
That's how close the lead is here.
15.
Thank you so much, Kelly.
Cruz is now getting this rhythm back underneath it, but Corey Heim is on the charge. Brent Cruz sets up for turn number 10. Heim about 15 truck lengths behind.
Here's the leader now through 10 and 11. Exit turn 12. Up on the banking here in 13. Cruz through the gearbox. Climbs the banking. Actually will stay down at the very bottom of 13 and 14. About 3 to 4 seconds behind in second place.
So Brent Cruz working the front stretch chicane through 15, 16 as he works to the right, back to the left. Just 6 laps to go.
6 laps to go. Can he hold it on?
He's coming up on a slower truck. Corey Heim's across the stripe. The gap now is 1.6 seconds.
Boy, and he has caught Chris Wright at the worst part of the racetrack. That's turn 1.
Chris Wright's going to cause Brent Cruz this race. There you go. Chris Wright got out of the way.
Turn 3. Spencer Boyd played nice, but everyone was trying to work their way around.
Here we go.
This very tight, tricky portion of the racetrack. Exactly what the slower truck had done there. Chris Wright stayed well out
Brent
of the way.
Cruz, 51 laps led today for the 17-year-old.
still 7.
Honeycutt in 5th place.
Turn 6 off camber, but they make it smoothly there. Brent Cruz still has a good lead, but Heim's really gained on them there. Coming into turn 7.
Bit of frazzled brain at the moment. It's all good. All right, Cruz is going through the pin turn. Now Heim is. There's your difference.
2 trucks.
6 seconds.
It's Corey Heim, our pole sitter. The closing.
I would not want Corey Heim hunting me down.
Breaks a little bit later, trying to make up some ground in 10.
Cruz cannot make a mistake here through the backstretch chicane. Once again, that's turn 10, 11, and 12. Here comes the leader once again up through the gearbox here in turn number 13 and 14. He can visually see Heim gaining on him as they enter the front stretch chicane.
5 laps to go. This time by hard on the binders. Your race leader, Brent Cruz. He's going to drop it down all the way into first gear. A right-hand turn, a left-hand turn. He'll cross the start-finish line. Still being chased by Corey Heim. The gap between the leaders now still 1.6 seconds.
Brent Cruz' truck is absolutely pristine. If you joined us late, Corey Heim's truck is not. He was involved in an open.
Corey Heim.
Mark James, it looks like he's racing at Martinsville or Bristol. Still digging, though, trying to catch.
1.6. It hasn't moved.
Before he caught lap traffic, we were saying
He got it down to 1.3. Now it's back up to 1.6.
Say green. No such luxury now. He's got on the wheel a little bit because Corey Heim is coming up in turn number 5.
And he wiggles a bit.
Teammates battling for the win here.
Smoothly does Brent Cruz. The teenager looking for his first truck win has the driver that's trying to be the first double-digit winner in a season in truck history behind him. That being Corey Heim.
Still at 1.6.
Trying to remain smooth in these
1.7, 1.4. Back to 2 seconds.
Corey Heim as they make their way through turn number 9.
Cruz is an awesome driver. He won in ARCA earlier this year.
Actually, I think he truck length or so.
Might have gained a little bit. Here's
All
the
right.
leader once again. Exit
Cruz
turn
going
12,
through the
13
turn.
ahead.
There's Heim through the turn.
Right, orange and white truck now leading that.
You
damaged
said
truck
6
is
cautions? I said 9.
13 and 14 now back to the front.
I said 9 cautions.
Back to
the
Crazy.
finish line. Only
5 laps to go.
in the Ecosave 250.
5 laps to go, only 3
Midway
cautions today.
To the left, right,
I did not expect that.
He's across the stripe. Now here's Corey Heim. The gap, as we look at it again,
1.9 seconds.
Time around.
But there is no doubt that if Brent
1.9.
especially exiting turn 2 and 3 here, he can see Corey Heim. Again, Heim not close enough to show him a fender, but certainly make him sweat, Mark, and he's closing.
CeeLo doesn't think so highly of him.
This kid to these very
Who are we talking about?
braking zones, and so far he's handled them like a veteran. The trick is the braking zones.
Jake Garcia about taking out Hemrick.
Indeed, and making sure you
I'm not a Heim, Zilich, or SVG fan, but I like Cruz.
straight exiting turn
Ricky
6.
says. Is Brent in the chase? No, he's not.
Tries to gain a
He is
little
out of the chase, Angry.
smoothly, and it looks like he gained a little bit of time there.
Brent Cruz just needs to focus.
2-second lead now. 2-second lead.
Car length advantage.
Yeah, he's not full time.
Behind, not done yet. Takes
So their caution come out or something here. Miss you, Brian Snit. Never give up.
Keeping the leader honest now through 10, 11, 12,
Still a 2-second lead. Good to see you, Kevin.
13.
Brandon figuring 12th place.
Smoothly, he goes through number 14. Heim pursuing him as hard as he can into 15.
150 likes. Thank you guys for getting us there.
It's time for race leader Brent.
We're looking for 1 sub. 36,350 if you haven't subbed yet.
Cruz
Tomorrow, all day NASCAR.
Then Corey Heim comes across. This time, the gap between the two leaders, 1.8 seconds. Hyman's gaining.
Yep, he's certainly
Endfinger.
inching his way forward, but time running out of the hourglass. Corey Heim needs to
Cruz.
chunks out of that lead right now.
What can happen here? 3 to go. And he is not cracking.
Number 5. However, there is
I did not see Kenny Wallace's new truck. It's free, y'all. Free to do.
Noah's going to be able to work that truck all the
I
way.
can't wait to see this kid celebrate.
Here is the last circle wide down, Turbo.
Very astute, Teacher Mark James. You got that right. In fact, she's coming to a stop at the top of turn 5 now.
What happens here? 3 laps to go.
Through. Time.
3 laps to go. The sub to CeeLo.
Can't do it. Tony
Cruz goes through it there. In the pin turn, it was down to 1.5 seconds. Now it's back up to 1.8.
Shot another gear. Makes his way down in turn number 10.
And Tony Brittinger is slow.
Still green out there. We got
Uh-oh. And there's a caution. Oh, my gosh.
Miracle of Corey Heim.
Tony Brittinger stops on the track.
13 and 14. And now the caution is out at the Roval.
Oh my.
Oh.
Changed it all.
Only 2
Poor
trucks
Brent
left
Cruz.
on pit road. The 38
Tony's out of fuel.
We know he got on before pit road closed. Matt Craft in the 88, I'm not sure. It was really close if pit road closed before he
Now the question is,
So,
do you
just
stay out?
As they come by the line under the yellow. we've got
Ridiculous.
laps to go. Looks like we're going to overtime. And you talked about those.
I forgot about my caution light. We haven't had
These guys
that.
out front, they're not coming.
No. If you're out front, if you're in the top 10 or 15, you're definitely not coming. But that will give those 2 trucks definitely that were further back in the field a chance. And if other trucks now pit, they'll jump ahead of them.
On a green white checker finish here, this is a 2.3 mile, 17 turn road course. This is not a 1 mile oval like New Hampshire. This is not a 1.5 mile oval like what we
Is
have.
that better than a blinking light that I used to have? You have to be kidding me. Heim is cheating, CeeLo.
Depending on how many people have tires. I know Corey Heim had issues at the beginning of the race. When
The teammate of the 1 and the 11 run out of gas.
not even have that option.
Don't know. We'll wait on Wendy's call from pit road.
As Tony Brittinger's getting a push.
Overtime. It'll be a tough row for Brent Cruz because it's about a minute 25, minute 28 to make a lap. 17 turns times 3.
Yep.
Right, long time to go.
I mean, he has had a great start each time, so it's not
I say
like.
that because as you turn right,
Looks like Brittinger got a start.
in your eyes. Entry of turn 6, you catch some shade right as you get just
Every time Heim gets
that's going to continue
plot-
to migrate across the track, and then getting around
armor.
turn 14. NASCAR.
Someone
turn
asked if you
from
can
the
stop caution light blinks
right
can
in
cause
your
a
eyes.
seizure. Yeah, but this
You're
right
out
here
in the
is
shade
not
by the time you're braking.
This right here,
So Wendy Venturini
right
tells
here
us that
is
Corey
not
Heim
as
does have
bad
a fresh set of
as
sticker tires. Brent Cruz does.
this
the reason why we
one.
question Corey Heim because he was in that lap one incident
This one.
earlier. And just to give you an idea, the Toyota GR Super
It's not as bad
Pace
as that
car
one.
is making a very slow pace right now because we had
Matt
such a
Crafton out of
long
gas
run,
too.
and Brent
The question
Cruz and
is,
Corey Heim were putting up such
these
a
leaders, are they close to gas?
around this racetrack, so it's going to take a minute before everything catches up. Pit road is going to be open this time by. Right now, the field is heading down the back straightaway toward the chicane that's on the back stretch. So they've still got a little bit of time for the rest of the field to catch up. And
See what the fuel looks like.
Heim's going to be one of those drivers staying out.
It doesn't show the fuel on that.
Cruz might, but we don't know yet. That's going to be the fun.
Everybody's low on fuel except LaJoy and Caruth.
So if you're tempted to come onto pit road, you look at Caden Honeycutt. You look
Everybody's low on fuel except Honeycutt.
right? They're not coming. They're going to move up the ladder, try to get more points, if not the win.
I like the bright lights.
A lot of contact on. We've seen
I
trucks
love
getting
the
into each other,
bright
teammate on
lights
teammate
and
happening,
country
corners, back,
music.
whatever's underneath these signs exploding. In the
Oh
air.
boy, oh yeah, my
A lot
favorite
to
green, white,
unpack,
checkered.
But pits are open. The pit road is open. We'll see who
Does he
I
come
think
in? Does Cruz come in?
It might be about Goodyear tires. It might actually come down to Sunoco race fuel.
Yep.
Our pit
This might
reporters,
become
Wendy
a
Venturini and Andrew Curlin, are
fuel
telling us
mileage
they've got
race
enough
now.
on green, white checker.
Who has enough?
Comes down
Cruz coming down.
It's going to get hung out there all
Oh
the way.
boy. Everybody's coming in except Heim.
He said he was sputtering under yellow. He was running on fumes.
Everybody's in except Heim.
For Brent Cruz. Wendy Venturini.
No, he's got tires. Oh, they're having a hard time on that left side, right side.
Tires with Sunoco fuel. Also, Ty Majeski is also down.
4 tires and fuel for Cruz. 4 tires and fuel for
choosing to come
for
down.
Zilich. Majeski.
And Sunoco fuel. Now we do know that Corey Heim got hung out there by himself.
Heim will run out.
For one more green white checkered, but they did tell him to save fuel, Andrew Curlin.
Oh.
They actually opted to change tires while they're at it fueling the car. So Brent Cruz did end up taking 4 tires. Let's see if he can make a late race charge and salvage this race and possibly come back to win, guys.
Crafton, Zilich, Majeski, Cruz. First 4 off the pit lane, followed by Honeycutt.
Crafton.
Giro,
He must have not taken any fuel.
So Brent Cruz has lost some track
Was
position.
fuel only for Crafton.
Trucks have pitted with him on pit road, as well, of course, as Corey Heim staying out.
Matt Crafton a lap down. He pitted right before the before the caution came out. He was pitting with the leaders as a lap down truck.
Oh.
Yes, a lot of chaos.
Okay, so Crafton is not in the top 10.
77 truck.
Heim is gambling with aces and 8s. He does, Matt Steve.
Luckily, Corey was able to back up and get that tire reaffixed.
Heim's got a 69-point lead, so it's not like it's anything big.
Once they come back around, we're going to let you know how things shake out because Corey Heim stayed out. But we're going to look at the other trucks that might have stayed
Monday
out.
night we'll do Cubs Brewers.
One of those, but we have to wait for them to all cross the start finish line.
Yeah, I talked to the producer or the programmer today. That he's one of our friends. And I talked to him on Facebook Messenger, and he said that they was really bugging out bad, so they had to take it down. But he feels pretty confident that it'll be back for this weekend. So pretty happy about that.
Will fresh tires right now?
It will not be Heim time. I don't believe. I believe the hourglass has.
Chastain says it will not be Heim time.
There's not enough.
Oh yeah, I was on it, Miss Tom. I was curious.
Behind them.
Cruz still got this, Clyde says. We'll see.
Zilich will be the first truck, I believe, on fresh tires. If I have that right, looking back there into the backstretch chicane.
Matt Crafton 27th.
As they all cycle around.
This is going to be amazing. Inaugural race for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. Brent Cruz looked like he was on his way to cruise to his first career victory in this series. Now he's going to have to do something else.
It's Connor Zilich is not in the lead, y'all. Corey Heim is. So I don't know why Connor Zilich shows up there. He pit. It'll refresh here in a second. When they come back around, Connor Zilich will be in the lead. Will not be in the lead when they come back around.
This is a second chance for Ty Majeski. They had a great pit stop.
Make sure Miss Spain hooks you up on Monday night.
That's right. You got Caden Honeycutt out there double stage winner. First.
How is Tony not out of a ride yet? Jeremy says. If Cruz pulls the chase, Elliott at Kansas. Yeah, right. Little bump in action, little bump and run.
Great points day so far, but you have to get to the end if you think you're going to keep moving up to the playoffs.
Got bad news for Caden Honeycutt.
Oh no.
Too fast exiting.
Oh, Caden Honeycutt, too fast exiting pit road.
Up right now.
So that's going to lose all those points that he gained. He's going to lose.
Automotive restart zone.
Oh, man.
Has not come into
Caden Honeycutt speeding on pit road.
Smith did not fit. The top four.
Oh.
The first 2 rows.
Come on, Caden.
The first one on tires.
Dude.
Ty Majeski. Brent Cruz, who has led the bulk of this race. He's led
Mistakes, man. Mistakes, bro. Mistakes.
And Rajah Caruth.
Tough. I know. That
10th.
sucks.
Rest of our top 15, Daniel Hemrick.
151 likes. Thank you guys so much. We're still 1 sub away from 36,350.
Just a tough thing.
Like the song says, she's got the look.
All right, Ross, you're Brent Cruz. You're lining up.
Ricky's a big fan of the 5.
Got some guys ahead of you that have fresh tires as well.
I'm going to block like you never blocked before. Connor Mozak did not pit either. And Lane Riggs and Chandler Smith. These 4 cars have not pit. Slow tires. Oh, Lord. We're about to have another turn 1, y'all.
Hit it under green right before the caution came out. The caution came out for Tony Reidinger while he was on pit road, so he got to restart ahead of all the trucks that pitted.
Hey, I said Chandler Smith is my dark horse.
Chandler Smith has not been competitive today.
I said Chandler Smith as my dark horse.
Then you've got Connor Zillich, Ty Majeski, and Brent Cruz. So hopefully that number 1 team is telling Brent all of that. Right, you've got 3.
See that? Yes, I just heard that. Yeah, he did pit. So hey.
So they made a choose. Michael Young, can you help us out and tell us who chose where?
Well, they're making their way off of turn number 9 right now. And I'll say one thing about this day, and Ross has mentioned it many times, the sun is starting to set. And so, too, it's becoming more difficult to see these trucks as they make their way around this course. So on the outside, choosing the outside is Corey Mozak.
All right. Heim and Mozak have 32 lap old tires on their cars. Everybody else, fresh as all get outs. Yeah, this restart's going to be crazy. This restart is going to be crazy. Turn 1. Who's going to stick their car and make a turn? Who's going to get loose? And who's going to get into who? We have green, white, checkered. We have 4 cautions. Does it turn into 9? Good possibility. Well, welcome in, everybody. If you're just joining us, my name is CeeLo. Thank you, that Falcon BF. Thanks so much for getting us over that hype there. Appreciate that. We'll be back tomorrow morning, afternoon for NASCAR Xfinity Series practice and qualifying in the morning, and then NASCAR Cup Series practice and qualifying, and then the race tomorrow, the Blue Cross UNC 250. Let's go. Time to go.
Here we go. Green flag. Buggity, buggity, buggity. Let's go racing, boys.
Gets a good start. Lane Riggs gets shoved out of the way.
Lane Riggs just shoved out of the way. I'm with the lead. Here's the first turn. So far, so good in the turn. Look at Heim. He's going to win this sucker.
Now they are going 3 wide in turn number 4. We'll see who comes out of that. 2 by 2 with Mozak in the drag break. We also see the 98.
No, not really, Kylie.
Corey Heim is hearing music in his ears because the field is just jacked up behind him. 2 and 3 wide into turn 6.
He's gone.
Cruz swings wide into time.
Poor Brent Cruz, man.
With a kamikaze move, and Chandler Smith goes around. Majeski.
Oh, there goes Chandler Smith. All car wadded up, no green, no caution. Caruth. Can Caruth do it?
Just wants to see.
Oh my God, Kylie.
He exits turn number 12 onto the banking at 13. Cruz is hammered down.
Here comes Cruz. Cruz gave up second place. Look at that reaction. Majeski was kamikaze and took about 4 cars out.
right turn, a left turn. He sees the white flag.
Cruz is coming.
To go for race leader Corey Hines.
There's no way he catches him.
Brent Cruz, now he's got to use
That sucks.
down Corey Hines. This race through turn 1 for the final time. Hines.
Not enough time, Cruz. All Tricon, 1, 2, 3. Little G in third.
Enough to give him the advantage.
Garcia stalled. No caution yet.
The rest of the field trying to keep
Garcia was stalled there at the start-finish line. That's why there's no caution.
Cruz has heat for that second.
2-second lead for Heim. There's no way.
Baby, that truck, the Mobile One Toyota, who turns.
That sucks for Cruz. Domination.
Throttle down there with a.
He had to pit, though. He was out of gas.
1999 when Greg Biffle went 9 wins in a season. Corey Hines.
Caden Honeycutt goes around.
Take the all-time win record in the season. This time through, 10 wins could it be? And 10-10 for the.
What a joke, Boxer says.
Battle. Corey Hyman's got the lead. Here comes Cruz on fresher tires. Fires up as hard as he can.
No way.
Turn.
Congratulations, it's Heim time. Let me see those clocks in the chat. Corey Heim.
It's Heim time. Corey Heim.
Oh boy, I'm done, Jeremy says.
Race of the season. He sets a new single season record as he beats Brent.
Heim time.
Dominated all day.
Wow. Cruz takes second. Wow. Congratulations. Heim time. Bummer for Cruz, for sure.
He had the winning strategy. Corey Heim with the big win. Brent Cruz, the runner-up.
Heim's the record holder for most wins in a season, surpassing Greg Biffle for most wins in a NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race. It's going to be fun tomorrow, too, as well. But, man, Heim starts out the race with a big wreck. Him and Riggs and Infinger get together. They go to the very back of the pack. They battle back. Heim was in the top 5 possibly after that second stage started. And man, oh man, Corey Heim with the win. So congratulations, everybody. Appreciate you being here. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. And like I said, we'll be back tomorrow. And in this pinned message, make sure if you can help us out, our good friend Tom. That's one of our mods. For his stage 4 liver cancer. We're trying to do a GoFundMe, which is in the chat below. So thank you guys so much. Heim time doing the spin outs in front of the Charlotte crowd. And Corey Heim wins. Poor Brent Cruz, man. That sucks for him. So let's go through the lineup here and let's go have it here. Great racing, Seal. Thanks. You're welcome, Mad Steve. Corey Heim wins. Brent Cruz second. Gio third. Braj Cruz fourth. Connor Zilic fifth. Josh Palicki 6th, 7th is Infinger, 8th is Majeski, 9th is Tyler Ankrum, 10th is Connor Mozak, 11th is Daniel Hemrick, 12th is Bailey Curley, 13th is Dawson Sutton, 14th is Caden Honeycutt, 15th is Will Rogers, 16th is Timmy Hill, 17th is Matt Mills, 18th Corey LaJoy, 19th Chandler Smith, 20th is Spencer Boyd, 21st is Lane Riggs, 22nd is Jack Wood, 23rd is Jake Garcia, 24th is Matt Crafton, 25th is Ben Mayer, 26th Chris Wright, 27th Wesley Slump, 28th Mesa Maggio, 29th Tyler Thomasy, 30th is Tony Brenninger, who ran out of gas to cause that last caution, Tanner Gray, 31st, Andres Perez de Lara, 32nd, 33rd is Josh Ramey, 34th Connor Farchuk, I guess that's how you say his name, Parker Klingerman, 35th, and Ben Rhodes crashed out. There it is. So I wouldn't be surprised if NASCAR paid Brenninger to cause a caution so Heim can win again. I don't know about that. T-Town waiting on those doors. What's up? That's right. We'll see what happens with that game. Tuscaloosa, Alabama Vanderbilt coming up. We'll see how that goes too. Let's see. Boxer says, beat up truck and smokes the field. NASCAR has become the biggest joke, and that's pretty bad. 11 is illegal. Or we'll see. He has to pass the test too as well. He has to pass the inspection. CeeLo, thanks CeeLo for a Heim Friday. There you go. Love for Tom. That's right. Make sure you give a love for Tom. Say a prayer for Tom. If you can't support, make sure you say a prayer for a good friend Tom. So thank you guys so much for everything. Poor Brent Cruz. Great finish. Dominated this race. I know he'll be back for another race. So let's go to the main page here. And let's see is there anything we can transfer you to? I don't have that many. Let's see here if we can transfer you to anything. Thanks for the new subs too as well. We appreciate that. And let's see here if we can transfer you to anybody. Redirect time because we share the love and help out other streamers with their things here. So let's see here. If I click on this, and redirect. Is there anything out there that's live? Let's see. Upcoming. We'll just send you to our good friend Fun to Be Free. He is. Where is he at? He is at. He's doing a 4-park challenge. So that's cool. If you like Disney, make sure you go check out our good friend John with Fun to Be Free. Thank you guys so much. Everything. I want to thank my lovely wife Spain for everything that she does behind the scenes. I want to thank my mods for moderating. I want to thank my members for their hard-earned money to the channel. I want to thank you for watching. And we'll see you tomorrow afternoon, sometime morning, afternoon, if you whatever you want to call it, for NASCAR practice for NASCAR Xfinity Series practice and qualifying tomorrow morning. And have a safe Friday. Appreciate all the love here today on an early stream. If you're watching on a replay, seeing who won, thank you for watching as well. Hit that like, subscribe to the channel as we're trying to get to 37,000 subscribers. I didn't even think I'd be saying that by now, but we are. So thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. We'll see you soon. Take care. See you tomorrow.